Greetings, everyone. Please give a moment to make sure everything's set up. Excuse me. Sidekick is going. Twitter is going. YouTube thumbnails up to date. Twitch is going. Rumble appears to be going. Let me double check my other computer. And looks like everything's good to go. So let's go and get started. Sorry about that if you hear my drink opening on up. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn top left side as the blue Japanese have Vortex. Spawn bottom right side as the yellow Mongols, we have Lucifero N7. And I do believe this is a mega random map, and oh boy, there's a large number of food in the field. But, oh boy, that is... We're going to see a Spearman Rush, aren't we? There's a good amount of deer and bears in the map, but it looks like most of deer actually spawn on blue side of the map. Japanese, Hardened Samurai in this age may not be half bad, to, or not Hardened Samurai, just regular Samurai. We are not seeing a Spearman Rush. Oh wait, no. It's going to be hard to do a Spearman Rush. All the stone is back here, so... Nope, there's a stone deposit here, and there's a Spearman Rush. Never mind. Their rush distance is very, very close. There's a good amount of deer, as I mentioned beforehand. Got a farmhouse here, so the Japanese berry bush upgrades wouldn't be half bad. There's also quite a bit of shore fish, or not shore fish, deep sea fish on the map as well. We do have Spearman trying to stop the stone deposit collection. He's going to set up a outpost here. Since this map is mega random, both players probably don't really know the map layout all too well. I think it's mega random. It seems a little bit symmetrical for mega random. The township's going up, which will give him some good melee warriors. And he's going to get this outpost up. There's a good number of deep sea fish, 4 on this side, 5 on this side. My rule of thumb is when it comes to deep sea fish, you probably generally want to go around 3 fishing boats per fish deposit. Number Spearman did get hit there. Dakota Township will give him Ninja, which they do bone sandwich versus melee. They're a good light melee unit. This deletes the farmhouse there. It may have, if it got received 1 point of damage, then it just donated some resources to the Mongol player. Fire Spearman will get inside the outpost, so it'd be hard for him to get rid of that. But the Ninja does have a sabotage ability, should be relatively effective with the outpost. And the villager won't be able to stay by to keep the repairs up. Of course, he'll probably lose the Ninja to throw that sabotage ability, likely. We do now have another ×2 Spearman being floated on out. The Mongol player does not have enough gold. Approaching enough food as well. In the back line, there's also deer and boar next to each other, while boar and another boar? Oh, there's another boar here as well. Or back here, while the deer deposit's way over here. He does do sabotage on the building barracks there, which also stops production of the structure. Doing some good damage on the Spearman. Ninja will beat Spearman 1v1. They do 25 damage per strike. Axe speed is faster than the Spearman as well. Some Spearman has withdrawn there to a higher health one. to deal with the ninja. Archers will be very effective versus ninja. Now I've got the deer stone being deployed on out. There is a trade post here. There's actually a good map for trade. However, Shinobi jumped forward. This map is going to be a good map for trade. However, I believe this is like a mega random map, so the Mongol player may not know where his trade post is because I think he has only scouted the central of the map. He may not even know if there's water on this map. Curious. Let's see. Does sabotage the building once more? Blue is aware of the water and is going for a dock now. Yellow is, I believe, is aware of water. It looks like they have the same vision. Oh, it's definitely this different vision. I don't really know how the game handles vision in the replay system, but he does know about water, and he is building a dock there for some fishies. The Japanese fishing boats are dirt cheap with no downsides. Got a number of archers here. Keshiks will receive bonus damage for Shinobi, but they would still be cost effective versus them, I believe. And the horsemen would do just fine versus the Yumi archers as well. The stone pit, or the oboe, has gone down. There's an arrow slit here with 3 guys inside. He's probably going to go back and torch it. No, he's not. He's just eyeing for Yumi Archer Shinobi as a composition. Unusual composition, but reasonable, I would say. Yumi Archer's dirt cheap. Shinobi has their free production structure along with it. And decent fighting. Does kill off a deer there. We do not have archers not being put on the field. The Mongol player does not have an OVO, so he will not get a stone income. And there's plenty of stone in the back line. Excuse me. And the Mongol player has pulled out an arrow ship, which he's not researched piracy. He may not be aware of his opponent's dock just yet, because clearly he doesn't. Piracy would be generally pretty effective versus the Japanese fishing boats, but you will need to kill quite a bit to get that actually worth it. No sabotage ability there. There's a sabotage ability. The outpost will go down, and the spearman will go along with it. He is focused down the Shinobi. They're a higher value target. They have 80 health. Yumi Archers cost a lot less, so it's better to go with Shinobi. Takes out 2 Shinobi there, so that's pretty good. And gains good damage on the last Shinobi as well. He will lose these spearmen. Aeroship engaging aeroships. We may see a bit of naval combat soon. We do have a war junk on the way, and we do have a war junk on the way. The aeroship has gone down, and he will go and evacuate those fishing boats into the dock. Aeroship's also on the way. No additional ship. Oh, used the villager there for repairs. Not bad. Falls back immediately, and now he can engage with 2v1. Aeroships are decent versus war junks. He does have the AoE healing there, so should win out in the long run. We do not have a stable plot on out, nothing being plowed at it from the moment. Mongol maybe on the age up relatively soon. Some villagers getting hit. One villager does go down. We are seeing a fire ship now for yellow. Blue is eyeing for another war junk. He just lost this one here. Got naval arrow slit now being researched by Blue. Scout does spot the dock here. It would still be a good idea for the Mongol player to go for an arrow ship immediately and put on patrol move along the coast. On the far side of the sea. FRC. Second dock now being put on the field. The Mongol player does not appear to have another OVO on the field at the moment. So it has been spent a bit of stone there, so maybe he got an arrow slip himself. Looks like he did get an arrow slip. Now got an arrow ship being pulled off first, and then some fishing boats. Another villager does go down. Blue and yellow both killed off 3 opposing civilian workers. Now the gear is being redeployed here. Villager does get hit once again. Archers and Keshik should be able to deal with the Yumi archers. Shinobi does shank that villager, and now the arrow ship will come on out. And maybe we'll get a good volley there. Oh, it disables production as well. And that's quite a bit of time that is not being built, so this dock will go up in time. Over here, looks like another naval conflict. We do have another fire ship here. Oops. Going heavy arrow ship composition's not entirely bad. Fire ship does hit a good volley there. Does go down. And the villager is now here to repair up the dock. Who's been sabotaged once again, but apparently the sabotage does affect fishing boats. Nothing being brought up by this dock here. More spearmen. Now got a warship. Not warship. Springald ship. Warship's the final Imperial Age ship. Fire ship trying to charge its way forward. Doing good dodges there. And should explode and get some good damage. Does take out that Springald ship there. Yellow's falling back. He has 2 arrow ships now. He needs to fall back the arrow ships more. The Springald ship can stand and fight. Got another fire ship here. And the arrow ship's not falling back. He needs to get out. He is going for a Springald ship now. Now got the Keshik engaging the villagers. Golden Helm Spirit does have the arrow activated there. It looks like he only has it available for 5 seconds. Some of the Japanese spearmen were starting going down. Yumi archers going down as well. The Mongol spearmen is slowly being picked off. And he is getting some good kills on these various villagers. Springald ship here. There's an arrow ship. The Mongol Springald ships push way forward. Arrow ships engage the arrow ships. Focus on the Japanese arrow ship at the moment. Getting some good damage there. And doesn't like the fight. He needs to get out another pair of fire ships. Blue has been forced back into its dock. He should have an adequate enough composition to deal with the naval arrow slit dock. Maybe a good idea to send over a couple Keshiks in order to start torching it. And it looks like blue ships do go down. Do we have a naval arrow slit? We do not. Nekon does need to fall back for his composition. As well, send the fire ships forward to explode the dock. But it looks like he's using them as landmines. He's bringing out his own fire ship there, focusing down the war chunk, trying to weaken it a little bit so his fire ships can get some good damage. He's repairing up the Springald ship right now. Fire ship will explode the villager, and the other one does go down. Now the blue dock does go down, which will give the Mongol player quite a bit of fishies to work with. Oh, Keshik has been charged on in, and more of the Mongol various forces will be going down. And looks like yellow does claim to see. The Springald ship just may want to sit next to the dock, get healed on up while the arrow ship's on patrol move. He has rebuilt this over here. A couple more villagers over here trying to get another dock. Now I'll say it'd be a good idea to get some Keshiks over here. The Japanese player now eyeing for Castle Ridge, eyeing for the floating gate. And I think he may just deleted some berries there. Either way. That is a large number of villagers on the berries. It's going to be seizing the food sources in the center of the map now. And looks like this fire ship is just in range. Takes up the fire ship now. These guys are getting healed up quite nicely. And also got some Keshiks now being pushed on forward to help torch the dock. There are 5 fish deposits over here. I would say it's a good idea not to go past 15 is a good number, but something is quite a bit larger traversement, so also 20 is probably reasonable, and you can always throw some short fish later on. Let's just say there's plenty of fish out at sea, gentlemen. Floating gate has now been completed. Let's see, copper plating improves the fire and range armor of ships by plus 2%. I'm pretty sure that should be just plus 2. Trying to focus repair that guy. Fire ship connects in the spring ball ship. Does get a good hit there. This dock's about to set ablaze. It now has been set ablaze. Keshiks do have a bit of health regen, so they can actually withstand quite a bit of aeroship fire. Or lack of fire from the aeroship. After all, they're not fire ships. We do now have some villagers being inside the town center. None of them goes down. We have some mounted samurai, but here in small numbers. Also moving around. The dock has been destroyed, and he can place the rest of these ships on a patrol move. So the Mongol player has secured the sea. Keshiks now engaging the archers. Very nice. They right now have 4 damage, so they'll do 1 damage for the Keshiks. Neither side has blacksmith research. Mounted samurai push way forward, and these are pretty high quality units, especially compared to age 2 Keshiks. Archers will be focused on down. A Mongol player needs to start eyeing the age up, but he's very, very far from doing that. Mounted samurai trying to fall back. They're going to receive some damage. They don't have any blacksmith armor themselves. We do now have the veteran Yumi archer research. The Mongol player now needs to eye for a bit of defense, since now he's going to see he can boom up a little bit with the fishies. And right now he just needs to focus on getting his age up. He needs a lot more gold. He's going for a max number of Keshiks. He needs to go for maybe more spearmen rather than Keshik against the mounted samurai. Spearman horseman may be a bit better versus the archer mounted samurai. Now I've got a mounted bannerman. Does get a pair of spear now mixed on in. They will do some decent damage for these forces. Now got a pair of arrow slits as well. Let's help them store some villagers in this region. There's a large number of villagers in this region. Going for more outposts may not be a half bad idea. The only thing he has to worry about torches are the mounted samurai. So the archers will not be able to do much versus these outposts. But these mounted samurai are posing more and more of a problem. He's now going for some ranged armor, which will help him resist the Yumi archer damage. Now do see some range damage as well. Does receive some damage there. Keshiks now changing on in. Spearman trying to get some damage on in. Keshiks, regardless what the hit, they do work. But the mounted samurai still pose a massive problem for him. Nukon has been risen. He does not have access to the defense arrow. I have to say more of these villagers need to be on gold or food rather than trying to claim wood. So the fishing boats will help him get food. Try to go for another outpost here. Their increased range damage would be very useful for the Mongol player, not for his archers, but for his outposts. Because the increased damage from the outposts, right now they're doing 6 damage per shot, which makes so they'll do 2 damage per mounted samurai. Getting plus 1 damage will allow them to do 3 damage per shot. So we do now see range armor. More mounted samurai going down. More of these archers getting hit. We got a Yumi bannerman. Now got the Keshiks push way forward. Colin does go down. They have a minor loss there. He's a lot more coin. This is his coin deposit. He may want to just migrate back here. There's boar, there's deer, there's coin, but he may not have vision or ever scouted back there. Okay, no, he just should be aware of all this stuff here. Now I got siege engineers for the Japanese player. He does have a gear on both his sides. Those villagers will come out. He's going to rapidly try to seize enough gold to age up. He has only wood chopping upgrades. We got triple relic inside the Shinto shrine. Yoshiro has now been spawned on out. Kashik's now starting to fall back there. Couple villagers getting some hits there on these various villagers. Right now he's at the Daimyo Manor. Mounted Samurai charges way forward. That villager as well will go down. Battery ram not complete. Battery ram complete. Going from the stable. Trying to charge his way forward, some archers getting hit. He got a good number of spearmen. They, of course, do get countered by the archers. The outpost needs to start hitting those archers, start whittling them down. Villagers trying to torch down the battering ram. Does set this outpost ablaze. The battering ram will go down. Tech site has been captured on up. Spearmen trying to engage the mounted samurai. Villagers falling back. Got a good number of outposts still firing away. He does have range damage. This one does have only 1 range armor. So they're doing 2 damage per arrow. Not a lot. It's better than 1, because and the Japanese player could make it 1. Khan does go down there. Mounted Samurai is slowly being whittled down. Kashik charges his way forward. Once the Mounted Samurai goes down, the Mongol player can hold the defense. Most of the Mounted Samurai have gone down. Spearmen, even getting a couple slices for them will be very useful. Looks like some of the Bannermans does go down as well. And Blue needs to take time to build more Mounted Samurai. Regular Samurai wouldn't be half bad as well. Of course, you have to upgrade them to the Castle Age variant, because right now he probably only has Black's Dark Age variant. Archers do find some of the Japanese villagers. They're doing quite well at killing each other's civilians. And I got another battle ram going on up. Almost enough gold to age up. Going for the step right out would be good. The prototype wouldn't be half bad as well due to the defensive position he's in. Going for multiple battle rams now. He has a large wood reserve. Needs a lot more food. How's the deep sea fish? Yeah, he's starting to overfish a little bit here, but he's a little bit desperate to claim some natural food resources. Though we still have the boar and deer on the back line. He is going for this wood deposit here. The Ovo has been depleted. He has not gotten any research from the Ovo. Samurai do find the Keshiks. Keshiks are probably going to try to engage his opponent. Only Yumi archers here, so Keshiks will do just fine. Keep the spearmen in reserve. Maybe keep the spearmen inside the outposts. Another Khan deployed on the field. One of those Keshiks do go down. Battery rams not push way forward. Got only 4 mounted samurai. Does get a spear brace on the mounted samurai. Quickly picks off one. Almost gets another. I should need to focus down the Yumi archers. Archers need to engage the archers. And falling back right now is probably a good idea. Keshik still giving the mounted samurai a big run around. That's actually very good for yellow. Mounted Samurai over here does engage forces. Almost enough gold to age up, nowhere near enough food. Shintoper is stealing another relic. That'd be relic number 4. You could try Wooloo. He does not get the Wooloo there. Khan has gone down once again. Villagers does get some torches. Yellow really needs to age up. Man Arms would be very useful right now, and veteran Keshiks will help him severely. Yeah, looks like some of the deep sea fish are getting overfished. Yeah, looks like he may have too many fishing boats. Looks like 14 is actually not bad, honestly. Mounted samurai charging the way forward. Mongol archers focusing on the archers. Keshiks here in good numbers. Handful of spearmen supporting out the Keshiks was very, very important. Battle rams actually acting as obstructions. Battle rams charging the way forward. Mounted samurai still alive. Slowly being whittled down. Looks like all the spearmen have gone down. Another more other wave of Keshiks and spearmen way forward. Focus on the spearmen. Very good target there. The Mounted samurai are starting to get cleaned on up here. Archers are starting to go on down. Aaron has connected the archer range. Does go down there. Got a big wave of archer ranges being put on the field. Transitioning to a good number of crossbows if he gets the next age is very important. He has quite a bit of wood stored up. He needs to eye other food sources. Got a Wooloo there. Good Wooloo. Archer does go down there. New Khan. More archer ranges have been put on the field. Keshiks charging the way forward. Keshiks here in good numbers engage the mounted samurai. Now got the arrow. The speed arrow probably would have been better. Got another Shinto priest here. Does go down there. Was on cooldown. Yeah, it's on fall on back. Keshiks moving around, trying to get another engagement. More batting rams. So right now, blue has army of 30, yellow has army of 20 or 41. For more spearmen, more Keshiks, more archers. He's really not eyeing the age up. He's out of gold here. He's going for this town center over here, which does also give him some good food sources. He needs to grab those food sources, honestly, as well. We may want to cool off on the wood collection, right? Now we got another battery ram on the field. No additional manor just yet. Or a palace, I should say. Starting to see a bit of damage there onto the archer range. Does pack up that archer range. Keshiks now charging the way forward. And the mounted samurais do have another engagement. Spearmen, ooh, on the wrong side of the cliff face. Veterans trying to connect there. Keshiks now charging way forward. Mounted samurai now being picked on off. We'll get some more kills there. Archers engaging archers. Khan does go down. Looks like all the Keshiks are going down as well. Bataram's now trying to hit another outpost. Does have, of course, the Deer Stone here for the Yamnorks. Is able to get increased movement speed. Spearmen quickly charge the way forward. Nobody inside the town center to get extra arrows. Now got a good number in the town center to get extra arrows. Oops, Spearmen didn't get a hit there. This Mountain Samurai could be quickly picked off. Villagers going on down, more Keshets. Feels like the Mongol player will probably be forced back the game relatively soon. Unable to get to the next age. I think he focused on too much wood collection. The Mongol player backs out of the game. It's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And here we go. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Age of Empires 4 replay. So on top right side as the blue Zuzi's Legacy of Vortex. On bottom left side as the red Ottoman, we have Tank E. Looks like it's going for a round of stone there to get out a military academy. Over here we do have village. Let's see, where would be a good spot to set up a meditation garden? Right here we're just getting golden stone. Gold, stone, and wood. Don't see anything that looks like a really good spot to me. Or meditation garden. Maybe way up here? That's not a good spot either. Yeah, I think the best spot maybe you can try for is right there. Get him food, stone, and wood. First spearman being plotted out relatively soon. Looks like blue does find a number of sheeple. You may just go to the Zhangin Tower if you can't find a good spot for a meditation garden. You could try and send a map to get like a massive gold income. That's probably a little bit too risky, however. And meditation garden will be deployed out right here. That's not a bad spot. You get quite a bit of food from the berries, gold, and some stone. And maybe one or two wood chips as well. When Minaret Midori now being pulled on out. Meditation garden has now been deployed on out. Spearman could interrupt it for a little bit. Does get stabs on the villagers. Gets the range of the town center, just managed to maintain out of maximum range. Gets good stabs there. Villagers do stab the spearman. And spearman does get hit up there a little bit. We got this villager over here getting stabbed as well. Zhangin Tower not being flowed on out. The Zhang Tower will give him some rebate whenever he builds a military structure. Spearman still stabbing away, receiving quite a bit of damage. And that Spearman gets sniped by the town center. Now Spearman push it forward. Could just try to interrupt the meditation gardens, honestly. He does get 2 wood per minute. Zong Dynasty has now started, which does not improve his village production rate by 25%. Mining camp receiving a little bit of damage there. Now we do have Zuchnu deployed on the field, thanks to him deploying out an archer range. Military school has been pulled on out. Now it's time to go for a stable. First of all, he'll be out in about 45 seconds. The Ottoman player is not eyeing for any coins at the moment, so not eyeing any sort of upgrades, just eyeing for some food and wood. Over here, got the Spearman and Scout push the way forward. The Meditation Gardens right now is fighting 29-29. Looks like now 30-30. This will probably go, probably would say the 48. And he gets his 2 wood chips per minute. Meditation Garden is now seeing a little bit of damage. Decent amount of damage now coming out in the Meditation Garden, and decent amount of interruptions. So there's an interesting pull on the field. Got a third one on the way. Spearman will go down shortly, or maybe not. He does live with 3 health. Now got some Sipahi pushing way forward. Scout is probably moving around, perhaps trying to hit these Zinchnoos. Scout does see the volley there. Sipahi does have 2 range armor, so the Zinchnoos will do 6 damage per volley.
血之弓正在云中。
Survival techniques has now been researched. Sipahi now pushing the way forward. We got 4 of them on the field, 3 of them right here. Over here, just got a Scout and Sipahi. So these Sipahi going to charge the way forward. There's a secondary town center there. That does get garrisoned. That also gets garrisoned, forcing them back. And Spearman pushing forward once again. And they will may see some damage there. No, they do not. He's going for a hand cannoneer slit on this outpost as well. Meter plot on the field. That may be from a Vizier. Let's get the Ottoman player selected. And he went for Anatolian Hills. We have a blue Scout here. And we've got the Zinchnoos trying to push way forward. He does not have access to Siege Engineers. He's just trying to kill off some opponent's military. Blue Scout does spot this. Red Scout should see the Zinchnoos now. Now got a Metra here who has range armor activated, which should be a bit more effective than having attack speed. Let's take on the Ottoman archers there. Got a couple Spearman braces there. A couple of Sipahi starting going down. Zinchnoos starting to get hit as well. Sipahi being focused on by the Zinchnoos. They're trying to focus on the Ottoman archers now. And now the Spearman moving around gets good damage to Sipahi. All the Sipahi goes down, the Scout goes down. One red Metra remain, but only a handful of Zinchnoos remain as well. Blue has Siege Engineers trying to go for a battering ram. Going to try to close out the game relatively soon. The one with camp could be useful. Now we have a Vizier available for the Ottoman player. What a good idea to go with a secondary or additional military school. 14 Zinchus on the field, 8 spearmen versus 5 archers and 3 Sipahi. He is going for a spearman. That may be from a military school. Yeah, he does have spearmen queued up right there. Do now have another military school going on up. Got a bit of damage there on that battering ram. Villagers starting to go on down. Good number of Ottoman villagers. Oh boy, that is 6 villagers down. Big loss. And the Zuzi's Legacy does have a secondary town center. He is going to the Mahid Imperial Armory on to age up. The Empire does have a second town center on the field as well. Veteran's trying to push his way forward. Villagers going to take the opportunity to charge forward to get some torches. His villagers do not have textiles. His dudes do get a bit of damage there. And new age has begun. Villagers trying to charge their way forward, trying to get some torches there onto the battering ram. They went idle there. Strange, they went idle. When they aged up, did the change in the unit cancel their attack order? That may have what had happened. In HBARS 4, there's like a replacement system. If, say, you go from an H2 spearman to an H3 spearman, there's actually 2 separate entities for that, and it gets sort of replaced. So that whole replacement may have actually stopped the villagers from throwing more torches, being replaced to a different entity. Got a big wave of walls now going on up. He doesn't want to fight against Castle at this moment. He's fighting against, going to be soon to be fighting against some Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms is basically a perfect counter to Zuzi's Legacy's composition. I've got the Shaolin monster now being put on the field, which allows him to get some Shaolin monks, as well as able perhaps to start contesting their relics. Shaolin monks are a pretty good melee unit, and they only cost food as well. More walls going on up. The Ottoman player does have another Vizier available. And went for a faster training. Try and push his way forward with his units. Got on monsters right here. Siege Workshop also put on the field. Some Clock Tower Nest of Bees, or not Clock Tower variant Nest of Bees would be very useful. No Imams I can see on the field. Oh no, we do have 2 Imams being queued up. 1 Shaolin Monk's on the field, 1 more on the way. You can build more Shaolin Monks in Unity. That Shaolin Monk will get ripped apart. Veteran Zinchnu's now being pushed on forward. Imam does pick up the relic. Scout trying to stop him. Shaolin Monk the front line does get a good volley there onto the Sipahi. May lose a couple of these units. He did lose a scout. You monster. Scout was killed for his heresy. Spearman charging right forward, gets some damage there onto the Spearman. Got a couple of Lancers in the mix as well, getting hit. Spearman doing some good work, but now the Maganel does get a hit there, taking out some good number of Spearmen. But there's simply not enough Spearmen for the Zuzi's Legacy. He's going for some crossbows now. Good hit there on the Shaolin Monk. Metra's knocking gun down. Right now the Zunchnews are at 7 damage per shot. The archers have 2 range armor, so they're taking 15 damage per volley.
不老窄不逮谁。将就去。说是穷军，倒更像是走路。
Red has a good number of man-at-arms. His Zuzi's Legacy still going for more crossbows. Good volley there onto the Zunchnews. Does dodge that shot there. Spring Gold put up by Blue. Man-at-arms, the Lancers all pushing on the right side. We got a number of defense force here. 2 Shaolin Monks in the field. Red has picked up 1 relic. Blue has not claimed any, nor picked up any. And now got a mighty pit there. Ottoman players starting to eye for the gold in the center map. It's a good idea to start trying to seize that. May want to mix in some stone as well to perhaps get out some keeps in the center map. Spearman gains good damage on the Lancer, but it will not go down there. It does go down there. Shaolin Monk receiving some crossbow fire now. Could activate Body of Iron to reduce the damage he received. And now the Shaolin Monk does go down. Blue's trying to push his way forward. Spearman does get a good volley there onto these forces. Crossbow's not turning around. Just got Spearman here. Crossbow's not going to be useful against the Zuzi's Legacy since he does not have any heavy on the field. At least they won't do any additional damage. Good volley there onto those forces. Lancer does go down there. Still got a pair of men-arms, multiple men-arms charging the way forward. Springald does get a good hit there onto the Maganel. Springald's trying to push way forward. They should be able to take out the Maganel. Maganel down. Springald down. And the other Springald does go down as well. Red's pushing forward more Lancers and men-arms. The man-arms doing some good work. The Autumn player probably needs more Red Archers to put on the field. More Maganel's wouldn't hurt as well. He does have 1 in the field. Red's man-arm being picked on off. So we're going to sort of go down there. Man-arms forcing down that gate. Blue's trying to counterattack. Maganel does get another good volley there. Red's forces are getting disintegrated. He's going for some Janissaries right now. Janissaries I do not agree with. They will probably be countered by the Zunchnews. Does take out the Maganel. I think regular archers would be better for the Zuzi's Legacy at the moment. You may hear my drink open on up. My apologies.
Ne icra elenmesi lazım gelir?
Red is trying to regroup some forces, going for more Sipahi. Sipahi are very good for the Zunchnews, but not versus the various spearmen he's fighting against. The Zuzi's Legacy has 23 spearmen, 20 crossbows, 16 Zunchnews, and some supporting siege weapons. Man-arms would generally be good, but right now more Maganels would be very good as well. Gonna start taking some shots there, getting some free damage. It does go down. The military academy does get torched. Mosque may go down. And the Zuzi's Legacy does have a number of Shaolin monks. Not sure where they're at exactly. There's actually one there, so you could potentially steal a relic. Secret site not being captured on up. We got a keep not being pulled up by blue here. That'd be a good proxy position. Red still has this gold deposit back here with 2,500 gold to work with. Now I've got Zuzi's library now being pulled on the field, which is being pulled out right here, which is the Age 4 landmark, which we're getting access to out of 4 powerful research. The amount of crossbows in the field is probably going to go for 10,000 bolts. And maybe for Spearman, he can go for the Roar of the Dragon to get the Fire Lance charge. Does get a bit of splash hit there. Man arms straight forward, some Janissary and crossbow force. Pahi trying to charge forward to the siege weapons. There's just too many spearmen here for the auto player to deal with. Pahi getting annihilated. Get hit there by the nest of bees onto these various range forces. And more of them starting to go on down now. Blue's trying to push straight forward. We do have the Shaolin monk smacking that Imam in the face. And now Wally gets shot up by that freshly built keep. Another Magan out there, but we're seeing massive fire. It is receiving some help for Gen 5 Villager, but that Villager was not working fast enough. The Chinese player may want to go for some battering rams right now. He does have quite a bit of wood, and it suggests that he does have siege engineers researched. Blue's trying to stream more and more spearing across the map. He's going for the elite spearman research. The Ottoman player is trying to go for more armor, more of a higher quality force. That spring off push right forward. Let's get a shot there on the nest of bees. Spring Gull does get some damage there. Spring Gull goes down. And the Lancer gets picked off in mid-charge. More forces charging way forward. Villagers trying to bring back some wood. Mosque set ablaze. And does go down there. Let's get a good spear brace there. Knock on to 10,000 bolts. Relics being stolen by blue. Chinese players down to 1 military unit, trying to go for more Janissaries, Lancers, Man-at-Arms. Let's get out 2 Spring Golds here. His Spring Gold's starting to get hit now, and Red does back in the game now. Sangreat saying thank you for watching, and on to next replay. That was a bit of a one-sided replay. Yeah, that may have been one I've actually casted last week. That seemed a little bit familiar. Either way, let's go ahead and find a different player. Hidden. Hidden. Here we go. We got some replays here. 16's too short. But I'm not a big fan of mirror matchups. Long enough. Let's see. So 22 and 23 are fine. Gotta be careful of the 21s. And here we go. Greetings everyone, and great here. Another H-Fires 4 replays. Well, on the bottom right side as a Cyan Byzantines, we have 101. Bottom left side as the Green Mongols, we have 1 Puppy Paw. Now we got the oval being pulled on out. And we may, let's see, he's going for a bit of wood here, so he may not be eyeing for a Spearman Rush. Well, he's a little bit of wood to do that. And there we go, he has enough wood. He could eye for a pasture, he does find a good number of sheeple. He is going to eye for a Spearman Rush. Over here we do have a mill. This is the radius of the town center. And since he's rapidly sees up berries here, I have a feeling he's going for the Hippodrome. When it comes to Mercenaries map, you can get out some Mercenary Royal Knights, as well as some Sipahi. The Mercenary Crossbows may be useful next age. And the Sipahi and the Royal Knights should be able to both benefit the Royal Hippodrome. Spearmen making their advance, so is a villager. And deletes the gold deposit there. Yep, he is going to eye for the Hippodrome. There's Hippodrome going on up. That's what these villagers put the... Oh, it does use the, what's it called? Kuritory defense. So right now they do have 2 more armor, as well as up to, what, 10 damage? 7 damage. That extra 2 armor is very useful against the Spearmen. Spearmen have 7 damage this age, so that'd be reduced down to 5. And they be fighting against 7 damage or not any longer. Spearman trying to charge the way forward. He has collected quite a bit of berries. Recasted this berry deposit here, and now he's in the radius of town center. Doesn't get any villagers over here to fire away. Received some damage. Outpost going on up, which will actually maybe out of range of the gold deposit. 6 spearmen on the field. Good damage there on some of these spearmen. Does get inside the outpost there, get some decent damage. Will take out one of the villagers. Very nice. Hippodrome has been pulled on field. Does start with 10 charges. Local doggo gains some bites there on the villager. Now it's going for another cistern. This cistern is... We'll help him collect up some of that stone there and a bit of wood. A weird spot. Won't be fully saturating the wood. They always just got another cistern over here for the wood and stone as well. Villager... Oh! We actually want to see something go eye for the mercenaries on the map. There are mercenary Royal Knights here. So you can get out some mercenary Royal Knights. And if he goes to the Golden Horn Tower, he'll get infinite mercenary Royal Knights. Additionally, you don't have to select your mercenary contract until later. This will just be very useful. After all, who doesn't want Royal Knights not playing as French? And it should combo quite well with the Hippodrome. Horseman and Scout will find some spearmen. The silver tree has been pulled on the field. The safer one from the Go For is now the one more close to his opponent's side of the map. Khan does see some damage here. Mercenary Royal Knights will soon be available. He's going for a round of Mercenary Royal Knights. Should be spawned in pairs of 2. Horse archers to come in rounds of 3. You know, I actually don't know the cost of horse archers off the top of my head, but if they cost 120 each, that's not bad price for them. Over here, we do now have the arrow slit now upgraded, so he's able to hit the mill from longer range. Horseman moving around, does find a good number of Mongol spearmen. He has 10 spear in the field. Going for a Keshik, maybe a pair of Keshiks. It is a single Keshik. Villager up here. I'm not sure the mercenary run is still being pulled on out of the field. This is only a set of mercenary row knights who will be able to pull on the field for the time frame. He can't collect any more of these berries at the moment. Mercenary row knights now pulled on the field. Got 7 horsemen here versus 5 spearmen. Mercenary row knight now charging the way forward. He should be able to two-shot these villagers, but they didn't get the charge attack off. And Keshik's will intercept, does get some good damage to the villagers, but does not get any kills. Local doggo will go down. And the spear do pop out there, does activate their royal hippodrome there, giving these horsemen good extra damage. Does take out another spearman there. These spearmen now running over here to respawn. Just needs to get out of there for the time frame. He has gone for a number of olive groves here. Mercenary royal knights moving around. Mill taking a little bit of damage. And this is going to just go straight full mercenary economy. He does need iron for some villagers on gold to start eyeing for an age up. Right now his gold deposit is not secure at the moment. The other gold deposit is way over here. Mercenary royal knights taking a bit of damage. They may take a swipe at these villagers. No textiles researched. Mercenary royal knights are now falling on back. Force him over here. He's going for some berries down here. And over here, the Keshiks and the Khan and the Spearman does spot this mercenary house. Royal knights moving around. Getting some damage there. I wonder, since now he has gotten 1 round of mercenary royal knights, will the Golden Horn Tower still build royal knights even if he doesn't have this mercenary camp built? If that does, that'd be great for him. Does take out some spearmen here, very nice. Does have a little bit of triumph to get some health regen and damage. Starting to charge his way forward. It's starting to fall back now. And the mercenary house will go down. The villager here has not been spotted. Maybe spotted relatively soon. Hopefully will not. So that can be rebuilt. The mill is about to get set ablaze. And this does find a villager there, and we'll start touching down the mill. Spearman can pop on out. Does got one of those spearmen, does pop on out for a brief moment. And the rest of the spearmen will go on down. The mill has not been set ablaze, so no free trade bounties there. Outpost does go down. You can still eye for some mercenary Sipahi or mercenary crossbowmen over here. Against the Mongols, mercenary crossbow would not be half bad. He's now going for the Western mercenary contract. And Silvertree has been redeployed over here. He may not going to be eyeing for full trade out, just may eye for a partial trade out. We got right now 7 Keshiks in the field and 24 spearmen. Eyeing for some trade. They actually may have been trading down here for the time frame. Traders may have spotted this one. By the way, he does have some traders. He does also have a pasture here, but it's not being routed to the town center.
Audite milites.
Pare.
Espero tu mandement, cavalarios.
Horsemen and pair of knights now moving around.
Ne, episetemi.
More horsemen being pulled out. He does use the triumph ability, or no, that's just the charges coming on in. He does have 11 seconds of triumph available.
Ordine tenens.
And now we do have the fortified outpost upgrade, probably down here. No, it is not. Not sure what's being pulled on out. Either way, local doggo will be going on down. Does have another spearman here, but that's actually a good amount of horsemen. Triumph ability would be very useful right now. Triumph ability has been activated. Get some good damage there. Simon has reached pop cap, but that is changing quite quickly in this engagement. And the spearman does get a good amount of damage there. And the rest of these forces will push forward. That was overall not a good engagement there by Cyan. Keshik's now pushing way forward. We've got an arrow slit research. We'll have trouble getting through the... Oh, no, there is an opening there. It does get some good damage there. Speed arrow has been activated. And now the Mongol player is going to just withdraw right now. Got a good amount of villager kills. What was that, 3? Villagers collecting some berries over here. We do got the outpost. And down here we do have the Keshiks trying to torch down some more of the walls. Walls will be broken. No villages in collecting that wood deposit. He's eyeing for a secondary town center over here. He may be aware of the traders right now. He does have a garrison of spearmen here. Very nice. The spearmen should be able to protect him against the horsemen. Though there's 13 of them and 9 of these guys. I think 9 spearmen will be enough, at least long enough to dissuade a sign to be around. Does take out one. Potentially some of these traders. None of the traders go down. At the current rate, he may want to improve Yal Network to get some health regen. Keshik charging way forward, receiving some various damage across everything. Spearman trying to pursue this force. Does get a single horseman. Does get a good number of pastures on the field, and this should support a good number of villagers. In fact, there's no villagers collecting up that food right there, so those sheep will be stockpiling on up. So those sheep will last a long, long time. And it's 3 villagers collect the sheep. He does find that group of spearmen. Horsemen getting completely surrounded. They do play a bit of ring around the rosy. No con here to say go faster. Keshik's trying to torch down more of the walls, even though there's an opening there. That's really meant for a bit of health regen. The Mongol player, the Byzantine player, is pretty close to aging up. Mongol player, not so much. How many traders does he have? He is going to take time to repack the silver tree. Even just getting a small distance will increase his income quite a bit. And does redeploy it right there. And this will give him a nice little spike in gold. Golden Horn Tower now being pulled on out of the field. In which, since he has not deployed out any mercenaries, it may give him... Oh, wait, no. He canceled the Golden Horn Tower to go into the incredibly rare cistern of the first hill. Which will give him another cistern. Unlocks the... Let's see now. Unlocks the Pilgrim Flask ability on non-siege military units, which can be activated to increase health regen by 25 per second for 10 seconds. flasks refill every 45 seconds to a maximum of 10 active flasks. So he can select 10 units to quickly heal them on up. He does have a number of longbowmen in the field. The more I look at that, I just think, not really that good of a landmark. That's probably the reason why people go for the free military unit production. Because tasking individual units to drink. Oh, does get a nice surround there on the Keshiks, very nice. Does like the Hippodrome there. You can select any infantry unit and heal up by 250 health over time. Useful for maybe cataphracts if he goes heavily micros individual cataphracts. Oh. And there we go. I'd actually never seen that ability ever used before. And oh wait. So it's a toggle. And assuming... Oh, apparently it doesn't work on scouts. It says 0 or 1 available. Oh! In theory, he can just click this button. How quickly does it regen? In theory... In theory, it's 10. He can use that ability almost immediately across everything, and once one expires, he can use it again another unit. Is that how I'm reading it? Either way, we do have the Kurultai packed on up. May receive some damage there, trying to fully encircle it. No, going straight for the big wave of spearmen, which is not a good location attack. Mongol players designed for mass spearmen and archer. Archers are a little bit countered by the mass horsemen. But the spearmen are going to be very useful versus the mass horsemen. Now we do have the various veteran research for the Mongol player, Keshik's archer and spearman. Kurultai charges away forward, trying to set up right there. Hope the Mongol player has siege engineers, does not have siege engineers nor siege engineers. Looks like his stone is depleted on his ovo as well. So I'm pushing his way forward into Cyan's base. He does, of course, the town's center here. Start firing away. The Khan takes some damage. Got a number of longbow here, as well as a handful of Iranian guard. Looks like they have he's starting to spam the gold ability. Very nice. Some of these are taking some damage. Got an outpost here with arrow slip. Got an outpost being upgraded with the Meganon placement. This outpost is, of course, a fortified. Mongol push straight forward. Kurultai has been redeployed there. Horsemen engaged something back there. Now we do have a great position here for the Mongol players. Meganon placement does roll a miss. He does have some good health regen in this region. Okay, it says flasks are not available, so either he's using 10 abilities at once, or I still don't understand how this... Okay, we don't be hopeful there's actually a charge down here, though that could be just a bug in the replay system. We got the Triumph ability activated. Gain some good damage there. Horsemen gain some good rating. Archers and spearmen try and pursue these horsemen. May does see all these traders here. There's currently 17 traders, 19 traders active. These horsemen just being pursued. These horsemen now going to be pursued. The rest of the berries not being cleaned on up. Now I just realize, oh, there's a gear there. Oh, look, there's villagers there. Mongol player may lose a good number of villagers. Mongol player has a good amount of civilian workers at the moment. Does lose some villagers. Gains some hits there on this various horsemen. Decides to kill off 3 villagers. Don't think he killed off any traders. He does not have the improved anti-villager damage at the moment. But the Mongol player does not have the Exiles research either. Spearman Man at Arms should be able to take out that horseman, no problem. There's actually another gold ability there. Which actually does lock in some good health regen right there, but he will get overran. Got a Yam network now being researched. Improved Yam network will give his traders health regen. Cataphracts moving around. Now got some Raining Guard and good number of Longbow in here. Kurultai back on off. He's trying to interrupt its redeployment there. Spearman does go on down. Kurultai has been redeployed. We've got a decent Mongol army here. Mongols have 80 military units versus the Byzantine player definitely has a higher quality force, while Mongol has more of the mass production force. I don't know if they fixed the olive oil army value down here just yet, but there is quite a bit of difference between the two, to say the least. Local doggo will go down. And now got the Mongol player now eyeing for a wheelbarrow. A little bit late for that. Got some walls being attempting to hold on out. Mongol players push way forward. Made destroyed some structures there. Up here, horsemen being pursued by the spearmen. No Greens pick up the first relic. Kurultai having trouble redeploying. Raining Guard pushes way forward. Got now the arrow. And does not appear that he has the increase whistling arrow research. Spearman Man-at-Arms now engaging the Raining Guard. Longbow engaging the back line. Gets good damage. Cataphract may charge his way forward. Magadel rolls a miss there. Kurultai has been redeployed. And Mongol players trying to fall back. Horsemen still being given a runaround. Up north, we do have these forces still being pursued. Looks like first Chobo has been redeployed. As I got redeployed here with some pastures nearby, very nice. Villagers now trying to eye a keep over here next to this gold deposit, very nice. Mongol player has torched down some various structures. Don't see. Oh, we do have a redeploy there. Redeploy research. Ooh, good volley there by the Magnum placement. White Stupa now being researched or being deployed out. The Mongol player's eyeing for H4. That is the landmark to give him freestone generation. In my opinion, the Cognic Palace is a far superior landmark. It provides overall better value if you have no population space. Got some forces, you know, starting to get torched down a little bit. Khan does go down. Mongol forces falling back. And right now, the Mongol player may want to cool off on the mass production on some of the cheaper units, since he's approaching top cap. Eye for some higher quality units relatively soon. Horseman gains some damage there on these traders. He does not have the enough to get health regen. Some of these pastures do have improved gathering rate. He does have quite a bit of villagers there. I think he's definitely going to need more pastures than that. Right now he does have 48 villagers on food. He's going to need at least 24 pastures, and I don't see that much. Archers is moving up straight forward. Does get a good volley there. Mongol force is starting to get whittled down a little bit. Spearmen and men-at-arms trying to pursue these forces. Now got a Lumentari here. They do have the shields up. They're just hardened Lumentari though. Got the veteran Lumentari research on the way. Mongol Search may fall back to that force. Cataphracts getting forced away, so got these forces still trying to pursue the horsemen. Over here we do have, looks like got good number of melee forces there engaged in the cataphracts. Other forces trying to push way forward, though it's not a great area for them to be in without extra torches. These forces starting to be slowly whittled down. Some of these villagers may get hit here. Science has a force here. And it looks like these units are just going straight for the village. It's going to be slicing them apart. Believe it or not, extra torches can make your guys very effective at actually torching down even castles. You'll counteract their fire armor, and if you improve additional torches, you get additional 3 damage as well. These forces are going to fall back now. A number of villagers have gone down. Green has killed 30 villagers. Science only killed 18. These forces still being pursued. Activate some flask here. Yeah, that flask ability is just not useful. I don't know how to improve the system of first hill to make it usable, but definitely it definitely needs a bit of a rework or buff. Maybe it improves other cisterns' capability for the flasks and improves the maximum of charges for the flasks up to 20. And every single cistern can be set to pilgrim flasks. I don't know. These forces moving around. All these forces starting to go on down now. No siege engineers, nor improved siege engineers. And now got the Palatine School being put on field, which will give them a chance to get extra units if they deploy their unique units. Turtle is still over here, and some torchable, indestructible stuff that can be raided. Let's see. Got more pastures going on up. Very nice. And I see some sheep not being collected up at the moment. Got a gear here to help out with the collection rate as well. Looks like being tasked. The sheep are being tasked in the middle. Got this ovo still here, so he does have a decent amount of pastures. I think he still may need a couple more. Does have 2 relics. In fact, he has 4 relics. So going for the improved Tide Bomb can be very good for him. Got the elite mercenary contracts as well as more Mangonels. But the amount of infantry he's fighting against, well, I was going to say Grenadiers could be a good option, but he's gone for Western, so used to be a good idea. Longbow starting to fire away. Once he gets to the, he does have elite mercenary contracts, does not have access to arrow volleys, he has not gone for the foreign engineering school. Does get some damage there on some various aqueducts. These are starting to go on down there. We've got these forces now engaging. I do think I saw some gold abilities, saw some symbols there. Symbols I'm not familiar with. Got the Curl Tide charges way forward. Man arms needs good damage here. The Longbows will have trouble versus these guys. But right now, they are doing 11 damage versus the 7 range armor. Green, so that's a pretty sizable range force here. Curl Tide's now pulling the back line. And now he's sort of just trapped here. He can get some good damage onto these various olive groves, which will get some trade bounty and deny some income to Cyan. The Curl Tide giving some massive heat up to Gen, and Cyan is back to the game now. This Anagrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And before I get started with the next replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me 1 moment. Sorry about that. I'm back. Oh yeah, it was this one here. And gotta be careful of the 21s. Don't think I've done that one. And I don't think I've done that one either. So let's do this one for now. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another H-Powers 4 replay. Spawn on the right side as the blue Delhi Sultanate. We have AI, a foreign name. Spawn on the left side as the red Zuzi's Legacy. We have Wong, 01. Right now I'm wondering, do I name this in the title of the video? Do I name it just AI foreign name or just foreign name? Either way, we do have now the mosque going on up. Now some scholars and research, some scholarly research. Over here, house going up, you monster. Oh, look at this. Blue has both his deer deposits back at home, and since Delhi Sultan is one of the few civilizations that actually gets professional scouts, that could be very useful to safely do up a single scout to pick them all up. Let's find some sheeple there. Trade post in a relatively secluded spot as well, so blue could eye for some trade. Red, his deer up here, and as well as down here, it's much more spread out. His wood actually makes a decent natural boundary. When it comes to golden map, his natural and safe is back left. He does have a somewhat natural close expansion right here. Blue is more or less in a straight line here. This gold deposit's relatively safe for blue to grab. Red's counterpart's a little bit farther away. The large ones, of course, equal distance apart, and this one's probably going to be a bit more contested. This one's more of a toss-up. Let's see. Of course, Delhi Sultanate should not be able to collect a board. Maybe they can. Not so sure if they're classified. I know they get. Are they classified as Islamic? Do we get the berry bush orchard? So I believe they are classified as that. Meditation Gardens, Jangin Tower not being blown field. Meditation Gardens will be right here. This should fetch him a bit of food, a bit of stone. No gold, but maybe a decent amount of wood. Got to wait until it's getting maxed out. Velocity's gonna get more food than wood, so it's probably 30, 30, 48. Of course, we do have the Dome of Faith, which get them scholars at a discount. Now I got a Ghazi Raider not pulled on the field, which should be effective against early Palace Guards, and versus Zunshnoos. Not versus Spearman, of course. And the weird thing about it, as a horseman variant, they do not get bonus damage versus siege weapons. Meditation Garden should be maxed out now, 30, 32, 48. So he gets about 110 resources, not bad. Maybe deploying a raider on here could have gotten gold instead of food. Not currently collecting any food at the moment. He may be eyeing for secondary town center. There's a secondary town center. He's eyeing for some force puffers now. And the Ghazi Raider does see some Hankaneer shots from the town center, getting some good damage onto him. And the Delhi Sultan, of course, does have Sanctity on the way. Gonna get him some sacred sites. Extra gold generation from them as well. The scout here does have some sheeple to be led to glory. And Spearman does stab that deer. You monster. We do now have the Hardened Spearman research on the way for the Zuzi's Legacy. Over here we do have Money Camp. Archery range being fully tasked. Here does go down.
دیدبان این اطاعت همین چابک سوار آماده مرا امر کنید
Scout moving around.
اینک همی جنبم
Zuzi's Legacy does have a handful of Spearmen, a handful of Zunchnoos. No, I remember beforehand somebody commented on one of my videos of how to pronounce Zunchnu. I did not do that. I completely forgot about it. Plus, I don't think I can still pronounce it.
فرمان شما
Aussie Raider now over here.
得嘞，趁早已救。
The Aussie Raider may be in vision range, maybe not. Imam trying to pick up a relic. Got a single side victory for blue at the moment. Does have a number of spearmen, only 2 Ghazi Raiders. Overall, looks like the Zuzi's Legacy has a bit more powerful military force field. The value of the military is a little bit inflated for blue with the number of scholars on the field, honestly. Scholars are ready to camp their relics, but this one may have trouble getting that relic there. There's some local doggos, and they'll demand head pats.
听您指挥。
Guys ready to charge and play forward, and it will go down. Got also village here for more villager storage.
شنوم
Compound of Defender now being pulled on out, which will give him access to some various research as well as cheaper stone structures. So in theory, eventually his keeps will be cheaper than town centers and he can convert untied stone and can be upgraded to become town centers. Spearman and Scout could go down. Ghazi Raider charging. The Scout does deny the decapture, and the Spearman will go down. Red has a sizable force in the field. Not kind of aged up. It's pretty far away at the moment. Local doggo getting some bites there. Red Scout still being pursued. Compound Defender has been deployed on the field. Getting out some keep research. Take a bit of time, of course, but the Village Fortress is a very good upgrade. Scout may go down. Scout gets out of town center, so it does not go down. Inside is the dispenser inside from to slowly heal himself up with. The Imperial Official does take some damage there, and the Ghazi Raider will go down as well. Up north, Spearman trying to stab the Scholar. He could try Conversion Ritual.
动起来，王
We also have some man-at-arms put up by the Delhi Sultanate.
سوی نبردی همی روم
حاضرم اطاعت کنم
Looks like the Ghazi, the Zinchnu does go down there. Man-at-arms will cause a bit of trouble. They right now have 5 range armor. Zinchnus only have 4 range damage, so they will not take any sort of real damage from the Zinchnus, but he does come down the Imam there. Spearman just being pursued by the Man-at-arms. The second site will be decaptured. This one has been decaptured. The north one is being decaptured as well. Has been decaptured. Over here, Imam being pursued.
فرمان شما چه بر
Get some good damage on the Man-at-arms. Man-at-arms does go down.
فرمانها را انجامیده همی شود
Man-at-arms does go down there. Getting damage from the archers, forced to fall back. The Man-at-arms are now just too high quality for him to deal with. Still not aging at the moment. He could try going from some early palace scars, but they probably won't do all too well. Spearman now moving around, taking some damage there from those Man-at-arms.
آرزوی شما جون است. دلاوران
Man arms push forward to get some damage. Man arms does go down there.
مرا سوی کارم فرستید.
Villagers starting to take some damage here.
همگی تو مفید باشد.
Man arms pushed over here. Do have a hand cannon near slip being deployed on the field, which should be effective versus the man arms. They're very cost effective compared to arrow slits. Spearman falling on back. Man arms being focused down by the Masters and Schnews. More man arms charging the way forward. Village Force is almost complete. And now with the Ven Archer research almost complete as well. Six sides being recaptured on up. Man arms charging the way forward.
آرزوی شما جون است.
Man arms slowly being whittled on down. Each one that goes down basically becomes a porcupine.
لشکریان
Imam goes down. The spearmen should be able to deal with the man arms. Oh, but a good number are wounded, so maybe not. Man arms falling back down south. Over here, we do have the man arms still being focused down. As Imam will go down, does not get the sacred site captured.
همینطور که بفرمودید.
فرمان شما شب است.
Man arms starting going down. Got these man arms slowly going down as well. Up here, we've got a Lancer now playing field. Imperial officials still being tasked on this mill. And now testing some villagers there to collect some more food. The Zuzi Legacy player has almost enough food to age up, needs a bit more gold. And some of the H2 research is starting to be complete there for the economic H2 for the Delhi Sultanate.
آماده باشید. مردان.
Looks like some of these villagers are a little bit exposed. They don't have textiles research at the moment. Textiles do still research normal speed if I remember correctly. 17 seconds, which seems actually a little bit faster than I remember. Either way, some of these villagers are being gunned down. Jalan Monastery now being put up on Zuzi's Legacy. And arms pushing the way forward. Jalan or Mount Lu Academy. I thought it said Jalan Monastery. I must be going crazy. Got the Mount Lu Academy going on up. These villagers are getting hit a little bit up here. Got the six side being saved. Spearman and Zuchnu Trail trying to engage the men at arms. All success has been captured by blue. And now these men are slowly being picked on off.
مرا سوی کارم فرستید.
So I'm going down there. These men are starting to fall back. Mount Low Academy is being zoomed to be built.
نبردی همی روم.
And still got a good number of man at arms pulled out by the Deadly Sultanate, so you will need an eye for crossbows to deal with him, who will be also useful for those lancers.
فرمان جنبش.
Now going for the Baron Zuchnu, he may want to go for some more blacksmith research. These guys can up to 7 damage this age, which help them not overcome all the damage by the man at arms.
بر فرمانتان را برهمی دارم. بر فرمان شما پیش همی روم.
Good number of Zuchnus, but their damage output sadly would not increase. They will get a bit of extra health though. I suppose they will get bonus damage versus other light units, such as scholars and villagers. Now we've got to keep being pulled in some of the map there to help keep the central sacred site secured. You will be able to apply that discount rate was at 720. Yep, 720. Oh, It also reduces the cost of the wonder. Not sure if that's intended or not, but
باشد هنگام جنبش
seeing how rare wonders generally are, it's probably perfectly fine. Reducing it by 1,000 stone. The keep now seeing quite a bit of bolts. Lancers charging way forward. Only Zinchu's on the build queue. No crossbows. He desperately need to mix in some crossbows. The damage output would be, what, 20 times more effective than the Zinchu's. And it's probably only like 5 times more effective. Because they still do 3 damage per volley.
血之公正
Oh, the crossbows would do what?
宝殿不处理
10
问
damage
题。
per strike, 12 damage. More Zunchnu's now being flowed on out. A very healthy number. Maybe we'll get at least Siege Engineer, so once he rolls up another keep, he'll just fall back, blow out some battery amps, and make his way forward. And the Deadly Storm is iron for some Mangonels. Very nice. That's going to be a hard counter to his opponent's composition. Second side has been decaptured, and the Zunchnu will get impaled. Crossbows moving over here. They can make short work of this mill. There is 56 here, so that would be over 150 damage per volley. Got a lone villager here. She may go down. That villager
چه باید کنم؟
does escape from town center. He's Zinchnu's going straight for his opponent's villager line. Does have a pair of spring golds up on the field, which he thinks that he's going to be fighting against siege weapons, but he's not. Start to pull out some veteran archers. Villagers are starting to migrate out of there. One villager does get left behind. More berries, bushes being collected over here. The Zinchnu's may find this big group of villagers. Somehow these crossbows can just, or Zinchnu's can just walk into his opponent's town center and leave unscathed. One villager does looks like go down. Oh, another villager goes down. Quite a bit of overkill there. Lancers charging way forward. No charge attack there. We're seeing quite a bit of damage. Has to avoid the Mangonels. Maybe keeping his Lancers at distance will allow him to bring his Mangonels closer. I don't think Red can actually see the Mangonels. Should have seen the Mangonels. Just trying to microwave the Lancers. Over here, got some Zinchnu's up here. Red Zinchnu's are being chased in the corner. He does have some crossbows down the field. Looks like the siege weapons sort of just got left behind.
اطاعت فضیلتی بود. پهلوان سلاحتان را وارسی کنید. جلو روید.
All those forces do get cleaned on up. Lancer does go down there. Keep versus keep. The what's it called? This keep should be just fine since they have 3 attack speed, or 3 arrows, 0.5 attack speed versus much slower attack speed, but it does already had took a little bit of damage there. But Blue's keep should win out the long run.
پوششی خوب زمن. چه باید؟
Got quite a bit of siege weapons here. Do not have a trebuchet being employed by Zuzi's Legacy, as well as some spring golds. And a round of economic techs. At least on the player could get professional scouts. Won't do anything, but could get it. Lancer now charging his way forward, trying to get some damage. Does get some great damage there on those Zinchnu's.
چه باید کنم؟
بهر فرمان
some auto villagers. They can perhaps repair up the keep. Now I've got a trebuchet pushing forward, good amount of range forces. Got 5, soon to be 6 spring goals with Deli Sultan player. Trebuchet sitting on up, and will soon fire. Does get some damage there. Patterns per 4, the garrison of a whole bunch of something. And got a limestone walls going on up as well. Does get some good damage here on Blue's keep. Blue is trying to connect on Red's keep. Good number of crossbow forces getting tied up on his own siege weapons there. Head trouble moving forward. Blue's trying to push away 4 to 3 Mangonels. Mangonels can even do some good damage versus the trebuchets. They fire a volley. Get a massive volley there. Springles trying to engage the Mangonels. We've got 4 Mangonels still alive. 1 Blue Springles to go down. It's a good volley there. Blue still has all 3 Mangonels alive. 2 Mangonels alive. These Mangonels are not being redeployed. They can actually counterattack and hit the Springles because it's 2 same here. Does lose all of his Mangonels. Still has a single Springall alive. Blue's trying to charge his way forward. Now, good number of crossbows, the man-at-arms are a lot less effective, and his Mangonels simply did not do enough damage. Both keeps are down. Veteran Siege Workshop is getting hit. Does get another Spring Gold, which can help him take out those battering rams out of range. Does get a good volley there. And the battering ram does go down, and Blue's forces are falling back. At this point in time, some tower elephants wouldn't be half bad, but I'm pretty sure that's only H4, not an H3 unit. Yep. Nope, it does. It is an H4 unit. It's just not enough resources. Some tower elephants wouldn't be half bad. They have incredibly high armor, and they're classified as light, not heavy, so the crossbows won't do any extra damage to them. Granted, they are very expensive. And elephants are more also a are not exactly cost effective, they're just population effective. Mangonels get a good volley there. Mangonel does go down. Spring Gold, Blue Spring Gold goes down as well as Blue's Mangonel. Great splitting there. Red Spring Gold's trying to fall back. We'll just get some damage there. Looks like he has strong some villagers here. They all get going down. Susie's Legacy has enough resources to age up. Going for Susie's library wouldn't be half bad. He's going for Susie's library now, in which the amount of heavy stuff he's fighting, he's lacking, not really facing spearmen, so maybe the UN Raiders and the Acadians wouldn't be half bad, the Imperial Guard. Gold now being seized over here. And now the Zusie's Legacy is advanced next age. There's Zusie's library. And Blue backs the game upon him aging up. This and great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Let's see now. Greetings everyone, and great here for another Age of Empires 3 or 4 replay. So on the left side as a Cyan Zusie's Legacy, we have 101. On the right side as a Blue Ayubids, we have Sleepy Cat. No House of Wisdom just yet. If you take a look at the map, the gold strays off more focus and more northwards in the center of the map. We do have a bit of berries here and here, as well as a bit of gold. Good expansion direction. Bit of stone here for Zuzi's Legacy. A good spot for the meditation garden. Maybe right there. Give him a couple berry deposits and the gold in the stone as well. I think that is the best spot for it. Starting to clean out this gold deposit. Let's see. Here, safe spot there for blue. While cyan's a little bit safe as well. House of Wisdom going on up, and due to the bugs where you don't see the stuff being built up here, gotta make sure to keep the House of Wisdom selected for time frame. And looks like he is going for population economically growth. So she'll give him 3 more villagers and make his orchards a little bit more effective. Meditation garden going up on the spot predicted. It may also give him some wood chips as well. With 1 tree within its border, probably not. It may give like 0.5 wood per minute behind the scenes, so it's be hard to tell that. Nor likely that will make a big difference. But the food should at least eventually be up around almost a 60 food per minute, and along with 30 stone and gold, so it should be around 120 resources per minute, if not greater.
تم الأمر.
Let's find another sheep there. Both players now advance to the next age. It's actually going for wooden walls there. Interesting.
لدي مهمة.
Might as well just deploy them right here. That is questionable placement of walls. I'm going to be blunt. And he does have enough resources for the culture wing advancement. Oh no, that's Zuzi's Legacy. Going the wrong one there. But he soon have enough for culture wing advancement. We now have the Shalom monster going on up. You have 96 food per minute. Oh boy. So he's actually over 156 resources per minute. That's actually really good. Twice as good as the Mount Sakwari. Shaolin monster now being put on the field. Gonna get some early Shaolin monks. He maybe will get some relics. I'm so surprised he's aged faster than a culture wing advancement. Soon both players being castle age. Wheelbarrow on the way for the Ayubid. Shaolin monk now gonna grab the relic next to the map. Got a relic there, up north, down south. Last 2 on the southern side of the map as well. Scout will potentially see this relic relatively soon. Going for a 3rd Shaolin monk now. Scout won't be able to defeat a Shaolin monk. The Shaolin monk should just ignore the scout. And I've got a Camel Lancer bullet on the field.
تأدية الواجب ليست عبئا.
ماذا لديك لأفعل؟
يسرني أن أخدمك.
Shaolin monk moving on back. The Camel Lancer does not see the Shaolin monk. Camel Lancer does have 22 damage, 4 armor, 1.38 attack speed. Shaolin monk has 15 damage, 0.75 attack speed, and 2 melee armor. Camel Lancer may spot the Shaolin monk now. Line of wooden walls going on up. 2 Camel Lancers are now here. They're disturbing the meditation garden. You may want to go for a Wololo relatively soon. Does get good charge attack there. Does take out the Shaolin monk now.
بالطبع.
That relic is pretty safe in his borders at the moment. We got a good number of crossbows spawning in the field.
才干还流。
أعيش لطاعة الأوامر. مفهوم. في الحال. تأدية الواجب ليست عبء.
Villagers trying to pull out some more walls. Got 2 Shaolin monks here to pick up that relic. Science claimed 2 relics.
نتعرض للقصف.
And now I got these villagers. They do manage to escape into the village, barring that one.
كما أمرت.
Okay, anyway, so let's get some damage there onto the Lancer. The Camel Lancer over here will go down to the crossbows. Shaolin monks and crossbows does get some good damage there.
荣耀加身。
نتعرض للقصف.
好敌，需要助兴哦。
Villagers starting to go on down. Does get some good damage on the Camel Lancers. Imperial Official may go down.
أنا ذاهب. أعيش لطاعة الأوامر. راكب كما أمرت.
Jangan Tower now being employed on Alpha Zuzi's legacy.
أنا أذهب
Running
كما
he
أمرت.
still is a Tang dynasty. This was one of the song.
يسرني أن أخدمك. راكب كما أمرت.
集中注意力。
Got these Shaolin monks and crossbows pushing forward. Shaolin monks gains good damage there. Now these Camel Lancers being focused on down as well.
لقصف شديد.
Blue has picked up another relic. Shaolin monks do not get +1 over here, so the last relic is way down south, which both players may not have scouted out just yet. If we switch out of the caster vision, we do have... Yep, Cyan has not found that relic, nor has Blue, so all known relics for both players have been picked on up.
才干还流。
尽在放下设立。
And now he does have 3 relics, which means his pagodas, once he gets the Yuan dynasty, can be filled. Scout does have his damage reduced by the nearby Camel Lancer.
我看到了敌人。
And there goes the Scout.
الآن يا رجال تجهزوا بالطبع. جهزوا أنفسكم يا رجال. أعدوا أنفسكم للأوامر.
Sacred Site down south has been captured. We do now have across the veteran Zunchnu research there to help engage these archers. Got 6 Shaolin monks in the field, as well as Gnome crossbows. Shaolin monks do also have the ability to reduce range damage they receive by 50%. So they actually are pretty good combat unit. Plus their DPS is actually very, very high.
أولئك الجبناء يطلقون.
Now we got the unique Maganol being put on the field, the Manjan Key. However you pronounce that. Man Yaki Ning? I have no idea how to pronounce that whatsoever. Either way, it is being built, which does have an alternative firing mode to bear the regular Maganels, making it a bit more reasonable at doing mass AoE damage at a very, very low rate. Maganel pushes way forward.
需要自先成魔。
Should we break through these walls? No problem. Got a decent amount of crossbows and Shaolin monks. Plenty more crossbows in the build here. Wall is receiving some damage. He's going for a pair of spring golds now. One Camel Lancer does go down. Durrush is getting hit. Rolls a miss there.
听令指挥，
الآلات مستعدة للأوامر.
鼓挠起来，部队
More crossbows, more Shaolin monks being pulled on the field. Spring Golds on the way. Looks like these guys having trouble doing the battering ram. Wall's now been torched. Or there it goes, now fully destroyed. Big line of walls there, just trying to protect this village as they collect the berries. Not many berries remain. Berries more or less an okay food source, not a great food source.
工程器移动中，尽在听从安排。这就办。
Looks like that dervish has gone down. Mangonel or battering ram has not been built. Needs a couple more. There it goes. These forces now falling back over here. We do have more forces sort of streaming on in. Sina has a force of 37 versus a force of 43. Sina has actually a more valuable force in the field. Shaolin monks are worth 200 each. They are expensive in food, but overall I think they're a good price for what they do. And plus they only cost food and you don't have to spend precious gold, which does have its pros and cons. Another Age of Empires game, food is relatively easy to gather. And this game has the same gathering rate as stone and gold and wood. Or in some other circumstantial factors. Berries do get collected up slower, while the deer and boar do get collected up quicker. I said berries collect up slower, not faster, right? My mind's getting a bit jumbled right now. Blue's trying to build a keep here, but there's already a line of walls there. Oh boy. Okay, those are just crossbows, not Zunchnews. The only thing else, 2 villagers there. Big focus fire. Trying to go for this keep now. It does cancel it there. There was necessary firing against it. One pair of Zunchnews now on the field. He has quite a bit of coin. He's going for a proxy siege workshop and outpost. So quite a bit of gold on the map for either player to seize.
ينبغي لهذا أن يظل حتى بعد مماتي.
من يريد الموت؟
A pair of nested bees on the center map, as well as a pair of spring gold.
لقد انتهى الأمر.
More camel lances being built. We got a trebuchet on the way. No age up at the moment. Maybe a good idea to go for the military wing reinforcements. Maybe the Atabegs? Not sure how effective Trade Wing Bazaar. We do now got Shaolin Monk trying to bash these villagers in the face. Camel Lancer is engaging, but we'll take a bit of damage before going down. Outpost goes down. Got 2 Spring Golds here to engage. If the Spring Golds get a hit, the Trebuchet almost down. Does get stay alive thanks to the range armor. And these guys are having trouble redeploying. Multiple siege weapons now being deployed on out. Zuzi's legacy, library now being deployed on the field, but that's Zuzi's legacy. Couple of research will be very useful. The 10,000 crossbow, 10,000 bolts, which will greatly improve his crossbows and his Zunchnews. The Imperial Guard and Yuan Raiders are probably not a good idea. The extra Imperial officials can be okay. I'm not a big fan of the AoE cannon research. And he's not going for any of the Roar the Dragon won't be that useful if he doesn't go for any Spearmen or Horsemen. So 10,000 bolts is definitely for sure, but the other one, I can't give any good opinion. Probably additional Imperial official at the current rate. Tideborn will also be very useful. We do have a keep now going on up. Another thing that would be also very useful, it would be Godas. Spring also get a fire there. Nest of Bees fires away as well. Filtering sees a stone deposit. Some of these camel lances are sort of going down. Does not have the elite crossbowman now completed, but it's on the way. Shaolin monks charging way forward. Or Shaolin monk, increased health for Shaolin monks wouldn't be half bad. The plus 40% health. Golden Age tier 3 now active. Many of the siege weapons going down. Does have crossbows firing away. Good number of the camel lancers have all gone down. Just 2 more remains. As for crossbows and archers versus crossbows. But for more Shaolin monks now. Camel lancers starting to go down. SCB is getting massive damage there. That was more of a horizontal barrage. And now we got the trebuchet taking some damage. Nest of Bees finds another good volley. Sign has not held. Blue needs to fall back, and of course it's down age as well. Has a bit of wood. No age up has been researched. Tier 3 production increases production speeds by 20%. And blue backs to the game. This Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Gonna find another player. Online 1 day ago. Got some replays here. Gotta make sure I don't suck on the same person for a match. Mirror matchup. Not a big fan of mirror matchups. We could do this one. It's a little bit short, but let's just take a look at the other ones. Another short one. Still a short one. Even shorter. Even shorter. Oh, too short. Let's see, it was... This one was the longest of all of them. Greetings everyone, and Great here. Another Age of Empires 4 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Order of the Dragon. We have Chuck, Norosaurus Rex. Spawn top right side as the yellow Japanese. We have Lucifero, capital N. When it comes to resources of this map, looks like yellows go spawned up front like blues. Berries off the side, berries up front. Gold and stone over here with some deer. Which over here we got gold, stone, and boar with some stone. Looks like this is a good expansion location for blue because there's deer and boar next to each other. Deer over here. While over here we got a small and large gold deposit with next to some berries, which may have some of them not spawned on in. I see 6 berry bushes over here. You have 6 as well. And this is, of course, the deposit of 8. 3. So yeah, maybe some of the berry bushes did not properly spawn on in, or maybe they're stuck inside the forest. Either way, yellow's now going for the Curious Storehouse, which will give him some free farms. Additionally, it is not going to pull out all the farms, so we'll get his wood trickle in relatively quickly. Minwork Palace now being employed on out as well. The Minwork Palace will give him access to a 40% cheaper, 40% faster blacksmith, as well get access to some unique research. Barry's being cleaned on up over here. Now being researched to help improve the berry collection rate. And I've got a barracks here. He may be eyeing for Gilded Spearmen, he may be eyeing for Gilded Man-at-Arms. I can't really say for sure. Gilded Man-at-Arms should be very effective. So his opponent can deploy Samurai to engage. The Otachi upgrade, the Samurai Sword upgrade. Is that an H2 and H3 research? I honestly can't remember off the top of my head. He is going for some Gilded Man-at-Arms that can be very difficult to deal with. Scout does see quite a bit of damage here. Now it's going to be called the Deer there. Gilded Man-at-Arms push forward, has 33 armor, 14 damage, and a decent attack speed, and 230 health. You do not see military units deployed on out. And he immediately goes for the range armor upgrade. So now the Man-at-Arms has 4 armor, so the 6 damage of the arrows of Town Center will be a lot less effective, 50% less effective. So this guy just got 50% more health in the situation. Scout does eat some damage there. Does spot stuff collecting there. More Gilded Man-at-Arms, and this is why I say, at least for the Holy Roman Empire, Man-at-Arms rush can be very powerful with the Menwerk Palace. And he can go for cheaper, faster siege engineers as well. So you can perhaps click on this button, quickly obtain enough wood to get a battering ram out, and he can start pushing this area very, very easily. Golden Crusader being researched, I don't think, or Kuros, I don't think that's going to be a great item at this point in time. It can make these guys a bit more durable, that's for sure. But I think the going for faster siege engineers would be better than that. More Man-at-Arms here. Yellow's Scout and Bull spot these swordsmen. We do now have the floating gaping research as well as stable. He's going to eye for a rapid response of mounted samurai. Good idea. You could try for the mounted bowman instead. Okay, I need to get Rumble up here so I can see any live chats. Like normal, there is none. Scout moving away. We'll have these Gilded Man-at-Arms push way forward. They start to make their way forward. They should be able to torch this outpost no problem. He's trying to reinforce it. But these guys do have 21 torch damage. That will rip apart this in no time. He doesn't have to worry about the scout. The scout's going to provide no negligible damage. He's trying to stop those villagers from repairing it up. But he can ignore the scout. Trying to repair up the outpost now. Does get some repairs onto it. But even then, does fall back with this early Man-at-Arms. Does get it built there. Does get set ablaze. Villagers are going to be sliced apart a little bit. And with another round of torches, it will maintain being ablaze. No quick repairs will get it repaired on up. He's going to lose quite a bit, yes, to protect this outpost. I've got a mounted samurai charging his way forward. The Sable must have a Yoshiro. Villagers want to go down there. Mounted samurai now engaging. Scout down. Not big surprise. Samurai does not go down there. Outpost has been set ablaze. Villagers do escape on out there. Outpost does go down. Now it's going for a market. He does need a gold deposit in order to get out more mounted samurai. He has plenty of food. You can throw future Oshiros into a mining or into a forge. Gold up here from the seas as well. We do have a wounded Man-at-Arms up here. You take 20% less damage. He built that market there to sell off some food to get out another mounted samurai. Now he has 2 mounted samurai in the field. This one's starting to go for some gilded spearmen, hardened gilded spearmen.
Sende mich an meine Arbeit. Bin bereit zu dem Kampfe.
Oh, Shinto priest signed a Wolo and gets himself a free gilded swordsman. Early gilded swordsman. Very, very nice. Bill's trying to head up north to deploy out, get some berries over here. Got the mounted samurai engaging the gilded man at arms. It's good damage there. Mounted samurai takes some hits. He needs to fall back to the Shinto priest, so I'm gonna get healed on up. One is severely wounded. He's trying to pick off that one. Does pick off that one. His own gilded, early gilded man at arms, trying to push his way forward. Does get another outpost here. Shinto priest drops the relic so he can heal up these guys. So very, very nice. And he does have a bit of work in front of him. It's going to take a bit of time to heal up these guys. We do now have a Shinto shrine here, and he's going to throw the relic inside. That Shinto priest needs to stick around to the mounted samurai. He needs to stick around, heal them up. They are wounded. He'll provide a lot more value right now to get those healed up, because soon there's an army at his doorstep. The gilded man at arms here on defense for now, but he will get overwhelmed. Got some gilded archers here. Those are getting hit a little bit. No fortified outpost, no spring golden placement. The gilded man at arms doing a good job engaging the gilded spearmen. Gilded spearman does go down, as well as the converted gilded man at arms. One of the mounted samurai goes down to the gilded spearman. I got the Bolgraf, Paul, something pulling field. And now I got just want to fall back a little bit. This whole conflict he was fighting earlier would have been much better, in my opinion, if you would have gone for the siege engineers on the Golden Coast Cuirass, because that would have greatly hit the outposts earlier and allowed the siege down some other structures. And now we have Yoshiro inside the fort, so he's going to get some excellent gold generation. Samurai here in good numbers, some a little bit wounded. Good man, archer is taking some damage. We do not have a arrow slit research there onto that outpost. No fortified outpost at the moment. Some of these villagers aren't falling back. Mounted samurai trying to dance around the gilded spearmen. We now got the hardened gilded spearmen, as well as an archery range.
Bereit, Gesellen. Geheiße. Ruft den Furzen. Beweget euch.
Mounted samurai. That one does take some fire. Use off the wounded one. The rest of these gilded samurai trying to hit the gilded archers. They're not really high big threat. They have 6 damage at the moment. No additional blacksmith research. While the mounted samurai has only 4 damage. More gilded archers on the build queue. And does get the kill there. We do also have some gilded crossbow now pulled on the field. That should do some excellent damage for these mounted samurai. Down south, got these here not being collected on up. And the gilded man at arms up there does go down. More deer go on down. The mounted samurai may find them. There is a single gilded spearman to defend with. They're going to get a good fall charge there onto the Order Dragon villagers. They don't have Texels, so they only have 65 health rather than nearly 100. One mounted samurai does go down. This mounted samurai trying to get some more villagers. Does get a good kill there. Takes on another villager now. Mounted Samurais get a good volley. Goes down there. This Mounted Samurai is going to be running away. That one does not capture the relic. And Samurai falling back now. We got a good number of Yumi archers now being flown on the field. A dirt cheap archer. As well as a bit of range damage for the Japanese player. And Samurai still being pursued. Does take a little bit of damage there. And a Samurai may get through the walls. They do get through the walls. And now Blue's actually cut off. He needs to cancel some of these walls. Though the Samurai... Yep. He needs to get that gate up and going as well. He needs to get these units next to the gate. Oh, I should do the lead around the walls. The villagers are going to go on down. And, ooh, and this little bit of walls there is preventing him to properly engage the Samurai. Does lose a good number of villagers. Japanese players killed off 10 villagers right now, while Blues only killed off 4. Good hits there on these gilded man-at-arms. We do have a hardened Samurai. Of course, he can't get out the Odachi research. I sort of forgot about this upgrade for the speedman. Nage Yari, however you pronounce that. But the hardened Samurai do have their swords now. Blue's trying to push up north. Shinto Priest may go down. Samurai taking some hits as well. We've got a good number of the Yumi archers. Hardened Samurai or Mounted Samurai pushing way over here. There's 5 villages, so they can escape into outpost. The Samurai can easily crack that open. Got these forces moving around. Got another Yoshiro now drop on the field. Villager drops on the field as well. Guys inside the Daimyo Palace. Some more of the villagers are going down. Does evacuate outside of the town center now. Some of these units are going down. Now I got these Mounted Samurai pursuing these villagers. And it looks like one of them are going down, and he can just ignore these forces for a time frame. Blue still move around, trying to push forward of spearmen and the man-at-arms. Got a number of the Yumi archers here. Mounted Samurai push way forward, gets good damage. Trying to torch down some more of these outposts. Trying to engage here. Some of his forces are still drawn behind, though they're just the gilded arch spearmen, so they're not really great versus the Yumi archers. Yumi archers focus on the crossbows and gilded archers. Man-arms are going down, slowly being whittled down by the Samurai. The Samurai do have the bonus damage versus the gilded man-at-arms. Now these spearmen trying to run away. So we still got a good number of man-arms here. Looks like they cleaned up all the Samurai. Now the archers are starting to be engaged. Spearmen rotating around, helping this gilded man-arms out. Some of the gilded spearmen are now getting hit, but the man-at-arms still just cleaving through the Yumi archers. Only 8 Yumi archers remain, 1 samurai in the field, 1 more on the way. But right now the man-at-arms here are in pretty low numbers, but they're taking quite a bit extra damage since the golden cuirass. And now we've got the Yomi archers trying to run up the hill, trying to hit those spearmen. Trying to set herself away from the gilded men-at-arms. And samurai should clean up that one. As these forces are starting to fall back, they're in decent health. More forces over here.
Achtung, wir marschieren.
Got some katana bannermans now. He's trying to push down the hill. Katana bannermans are here in good positions. Crossbow is able to get some great damage onto the samurai and the bannerman. In fact, one of the bannermans do go down. The other one is fine for now. Man-at-arms trying to pursue some villagers. Yumi archers trying to pursue the crossbows. Very nice. Samurai may go down to some of the crossbows. Man-at-arms gauge the samurai. Gilded spearman does go down there. The rest of these Yumi archers focus on the crossbows. Looks like all the samurai do go down to the gilded man-at-arms. Gilded crossbows almost down. More samurai, more Yumi archers. I hear more wolves biting away. Samurai does go down. Gilded man-at-arms does go down to the town center fire. The rest of these are going to push forward to his opponent's wood line. Now going for some of the mounted archers to engage the man-at-arms. They act as a crossbow of the Japanese player. They're faster and hit pretty hard. Don't hit as hard as regular crossbows. And the Japanese player does back up the game now. This is a great scene. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Probably should have gone for those mounted archers earlier on because they at least are bonus damage versus heavy. And they only see regular damage from the crossbows. Let's see, got some other short replays here. Just didn't. We've done quite a bit of Japanese. Let's go for standard English versus Ottoman. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another HBars 4 replays. On the south side as the pink English, we have a foreign name. On the north side as the yellow Ottoman. Sorry, I hit my microphone. We have Lucifero, capital N. And no early military school for the Ottoman player. If you take a look at the resource map, all the berries are spawned behind for the Ottoman player. He has deer up front. Bit of a forest on front as well. We've got the 2 large wood deposits, followed by some small wood deposits. There's other deer deposits over here, gold over here, stone and other gold way down here. For the English player, going for triple farm opener. So he's gone preserve his sheep as long as he can. The farms, they are dirt cheap. You don't have to immediately get a mill next to them because they do cost 37 wood. Sheep have been collected there. You have boar over here, but he's probably not going to collect it up. Gold and stone right next to each other. That's a good spot for an expansion point, or for a keep. When minaret and Midori not being pulled on out. English players should soon have the council hall going on up. Council hall is now going on up. And he is also going for a bit of wood here, so he can get out of lumber camp. He does also go for mills well. Sheeple are being sent back home, shall be led to glory and not to the slaughter.
Now
Minaries is also acts as a food drop-off point, so that's why you build it right next to the berries. Not necessarily affects those berries. That's Hall now complete, and he's immediately going for some longbowmen. These players not currently collecting up any gold at the moment. Up north, we have the scout moving around. Stone not being collected by the Ottoman players, so maybe eyeing for a town center or maybe for military schools. Hard to say at the moment. Probably for both. Barracks not going on up. Feudal Age man arms can be very effective. So maybe eyeing for some Feudal Age man arms, though he's not collecting any gold at the moment, so maybe just eyeing for a handful of spearmen to engage any Sipahi. We have now a military school going on up. It's probably going for Sipahi. At this point in time, archers will probably be best. And which he is going for archers. Got a stable going on up, as well as a blacksmith. Good damage there, and does snipe a villager. Very nice. Does have spotting here thanks to this nearby scout. Go for another lumber camp, but with a scout in the region, he has plenty of scouting. Sipahi dancing around. He does have a spearman in the region. Scout does draw a bit of fire there. Archer does take a bit of damage. Builds, longbowmen having trouble hitting these various villagers. Quite a bit of forces here by Pink. He could try pushing a villager up here to get out a outpost. There's a couple idle units there as well. He should try retasking, but it may be hard to realize that they're idle. We now see a... which the English player has gone for wood chopping upgrade. No wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow probably be a bit better to get before the wood chopping upgrade. Does have a mill here. Soon it's going to be a folding case mill. Blacksmith going on up. Maybe I'm for some siege engineers that can break through this area. Even destroying housing can be very effective. Scout trying to torch down some walls now. Spearmen trying to break through as well. The spearmen may want to not run around. Got a decent number of archers here, as well as more Sipahi. Does use the range armor increase. More spearmen, more longbowmen being put up with the English player. Does get a bit of volley there. Sipahi trying to charge away forward. Scout does take a little bit of damage there. Starts up right there. Spearman counter attacking. Longbowman does get a volley there on the archer. Spearman counter attacking does get a bit of damage there. There's another Ottoman archer. Looks like one of the English spearmen does go down. Another English spearman goes down. Many of the Ottoman archers are taking massive damage. Pink Scout does go down, but let's take out a couple of his archers. Let's switch out to the yellow players. You can see his vizier. He has gone for the meter drums. That's where he got his meter. Now the outpost has been pulled on out. And I've got range damage as well for Pink. Do not have any blacksmith research right now for the Ottoman player, but he does have a blacksmith on the field. Outpost still being built. Archer is to get a small volley there. Metric does take massive damage, but does stay alive. Spearman does take a volley. Longbowmen are retaliating. Villager is still... oh. That may be a different villager, because I think that's a dead villager. That may be a dead spearman. The same to me from up here, but the village does have that little white thing, and that guy does not, like a spearman. He does delete some walls there. The villager does get saved for now. Does activate structure forward with the meters. Spearman does get some damage. Some of the Spahi are very wounded. Spearman does get some good damage on some of the Spahi. Spahi is still trying to engage. Most of the English spearmen have gone down. Spahi being focused down by the longbowmen. They need to not be focus fire and split their attack. The stutter step is not that great. He's interrupting his own firing animation, preventing them from actually getting damage done. All Spahi are now down, but most of the longbowmen gone as well. In fact, I think it's down to 8 units versus 23. No man-at-arms research. He does have a bit of gold. And I heard the Meteor has not been selected. Probably a good idea to go for the extra military school, military campus. King's starting to get some more reinforcements now. More farms going on up.
Eriştim.
Autumn player has a good amount of archers in the field. The English player can counter with his own longbowmen. Good eye for some horsemen, or eye for the man-at-arms. Man-at-arms may be generally a little bit better at this moment, but he needs a lot more food income, that's for sure. Pink has cut off one villager so far. Yellow's cut off no villager.
Flamboga Arod.
Got 25 archers, 3 Spahi, and 1 meter. 2 Spahi, 3 Spahi build Q. So we got more meters, archers, and more archers. Blacksmith research, melee damage now being researched. And now we do see some early man-at-arms being put up with the English player. He's already upgraded the Vanguard man-at-arms to early man-at-arms. Do now these archers push away forward, try and get a bit of damage. Longbow receive a bit of damage. Spearman push away forward. Archers here in good numbers. Spearman does get some damage on the Spahi. Spearman getting ripped apart. Man-at-arms just charging the way forward. Longbow getting some damage on the Spahi, which is not great. Spearman getting some hits there onto the archers as well, not great. Most of the man-at-arms are being focused down by the Spahi, and now Pink's just trying to stutter step away. Yellow has quite a sizable force on the field, needs some more man-at-arms. Going for more longbow as well, and does have now another Vizier available. He could go for the fast training, or he can go for a round of Janissaries in Age 2. It's not against any horsemen, and longbow will still be a good counter to them. So it's probably better to go for the faster training. Most of this wood has been seized in this wood deposit. Got the villagers pushing forward, trying to claim the deer.
Mansa. Gidelim. Attık andı. Emmet. Emmet. Emmet.
Strail for it. Beras, Wigan. Let us go.
Eşit. Andı yap.
Spy in good numbers, as well as some archers.
Eşit andı.
More farms going on up, not bad. He could take time to clean up some deer. Deer will provide him good amount of food and doesn't cost all the wood immediately. Granted, the English farms are dirt cheap though. But free is cheaper than dirt cheap. We do not have the archers and Safahi push way forward. We got a good number of man-arms here. Not a really good number. He has a good number of longbowmen. Right now, the English army is just far too small. He may need to age up to the White Tower at the current rate, because he is... There's a King's Palace. I think the White Tower would be better at this moment in time, because he simply just needs a strong defensive placement. He is investing quite a bit in age up. The Ottoman players already have enough resources to age up as well. And also, going for the White Tower would allow him to get at least a nice production queue up and going as well. Longbowmen are firing away, getting some good damage. Safahi now charging the way forward. Man-at-arms and spear and trying to engage as well. There may be a good number of the English villagers going down. English villager does get hit a little bit there. He did not complete the King's Palace. He does complete the King's Palace. And he gets still not a good position. The hidden Imperial army is on the way. Longbowmen being stepped away. He does have 25 extra arrows firing in this engagement. No veteran research for the English player at the moment, however. And all of his longbowmen are getting ripped apart. He won't be able to fight for too long around this town center, of course. Of course, it has 15 arrows plus 2 primary arrows. English players trying to move these guys around. More man-at-arms charging way forward. He does not have the man-at-arms research at the moment either. It is a cheap upgrade, but he's just lacking food. He does have these bears there. He could also collect them up. They're connected significantly slower than his farms, but free is free. And right now, the Ottoman player has a massive reserve of resources, while the English player, he is dry. Not enough even for villagers. He has 15 villagers inside of here. So he's not fully collecting up either. Does get those villagers out. There may be a military unit on the inside now. At the man-at-arms research, upgrading early man-at-arms to regular man-at-arms. Safahi does go down there. Still got quite a bit of villagers inside of the King's Palace as well. More archers being put on the field. At this point in time, crossbows would be a bit better. And arms charging the way forward, trying to engage these Safahi. And does get some damage there on those villagers. Archers trying to push the way forward, trying to engage some more villagers while the Safahi are moving down south. We do not have these forces being pursued, but the archers are still here. Getting hit by some of these archers. They have 6 damage at the moment. The men-at-arms do have 5 armor, so that's adequate amount of armor. Or the maximum armor they require, I should say. So that will soon to be changed. In about 6 seconds. And they'll take double damage. Another villager does go down there. Taking a good amount of villagers. More of these archers are going down. Villagers getting hit there. Safahi taking some damage on these villagers. He is garrisoned inside the town center fully. And our search to these villagers or archers, the spies will go down, and Pink does back of the game now. As Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started with another replay, I do need to use the restroom. Please give me one moment. Sorry about that. Back. Let's see, those replays are all pretty short. Let's just head to another. Yeah, it was this. Yeah, all these replays are a little bit too short if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's just head to another player then. I have time for 1 or 2 more replays tonight. Let's see, hidden. His name maybe a little bit too common. I always forget, but then again, I don't think it's actually too common. Yeah, it's hidden, however. And hidden. And hidden. And here we go, got some replays. And I hit my microphone once again, my apologies. Here we go. Mod pack. Let's not do the mod pack. I have to wait until it stops. I do not know why, if it it does so many notifications, and I can't hit escape to leave it, so I have to wait it and let it load. No, not today. Too short. Still too short. Possibly. That's a little bit better. Looks like a whole series between these two. That's a decent length one. 48 seconds. Coastal Cliff was that one there, so perhaps not. As it's the one I need to download a mod for. Here we go. This is a decent length one. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another HPars 4 replay. Small on top left side as a Cyan Ruse with Louis MT. On bottom right side as the Red Jeanne d'Arc of OPA. All in capitals. Since we do have a Ruse player on the field, let's go and switch out of caster mode and so we can see the trade bounties for the Ruse player. We do actually have quite a bit of gear here right next to each other. Cyan has not found it. Red does find one of his gear deposits. Cyan misses this one just barely. And is Red going for a second scout? Doesn't appear to be. No, I saw the resupply just went for a second scout. Or a third scout. He does find that deer deposit up north, does find some sheeple. And this deer deposit still not be found by either player. Red may find it, or Sign will find it. And start killing off these deer. Does get another deer, 3 deer, 4 deer. And looks like got quite a bit of trade bounty there. Red's finish off these one, and it's almost a tier 1 trade or tier 2 trade bounty. Just need to kill off 1 more local doggo. And there's 2. Give them head pats instead. Either way, the Rus player is now eyeing for the Kremlin, and the French are eyeing for School of Cavalry. The Rus, of course, can pull out some early knights to engage the Jeanne d'Arc's Royal Knights. The common composition for both sides will probably be heavy cav and archer, maybe some spearmen in tow. Kremlin's almost complete. Local doggo goes down. How much trade bounty does he have? He's probably gotten quite a bit more. If he gets skills off 2 more wolves, then he can go with both boar and get a tier 3 trade bounty without need the high trade house. The Kremlin's now pulling a feud. Maybe going for a round of fortified palisade walls there. He's immediately trying to lock down some of the map. The Kremlin does have this area nice and secure. And I have a good feeling the Rus player is going to have a secondary town center, with the amount of stone and wood now being collected on up. Got 2 gold deposits very close to each other, and I think the town center can squeeze in right there perfectly. So, or he can always go with the deer deposit. Rus player's central expansion points are actually pretty tight on his side of the map, while the French, it's actually pretty tight on the southern side of the map as well. While in the center, we've got stone gold here, more gold, and a little bit of boar and stone off the side. And oh wait, what? We got professional scouts. Sign has actually researched professional scouts. So now it's going to take time and steal some gear from Red. That can be very, very massive. And he doesn't have to need to put a second town center over here. He can just slowly pick up the deer and bring them back home. He's going for a town center right here next to the gold deposit. There's too many Royal Knights in the region for him to really try to pull it out right over here, as this would be the most ideal spot in my opinion, but it's not exactly ideal if there's some angry horsemen there. Red is already cleaning up boar here. Jeanne d'Arc must have killed it herself. And not any more trade bounties. Got 3 Royal Knights and 1 Jeanne d'Arc who's gone for the man-at-arms line. Jeanne d'Arc is right over here. Consecrated the... I may not have a consecrated ability available just yet. Barracks and stable now on the way. He of course does have 2 charges of militia, so he perhaps quickly bring in 4 militia to protect himself with. Council does get a nice little volley there. Barracks now up on the field. Make a good idea to go for some spearmen. Regular spearmen, not even hardened spearmen. The difference between spearmen and hardened spearmen is not that great, barring the bonus damage versus cavalry, so that is the also very important part. I've got the hardened spearman research on the way. He does also have 4 scouts in the field, which seeing he has professional scouts, he's doing a good job of stealing his opponent's deer. Let's see, there's 1 scout there. Here's these scouts that can take an opportunity to steal some of these deer. Red may have spotted that. Royal Knights moving around. We do have a stable here. More of these scouts bring back their haul. And looks like Joan of Arc will go ahead and kill the other boar, denying the trade bounty to the Rus. Looks like the Rus player is content with tier 2 trade bounty. He will need to get the high trade house to get to tier 3. A good spot for the high trade house would be find this little inlet right there. Not a great spot, but probably the best spot. It looks like he does not have enough surface area for all these villagers. He may want to send that one villager to bob a sheep. He does go and send a nope. He has one too many villagers right there. Early Knight does get warded away by the Royal Knight. Royal Knight does take a bit of damage there. Jean d'Arc's now getting healed up a little bit. All of our charges of Holy Wrath are off cooldown. We got a good number of spearmen here. Scouts taking time to pick up the deer now. Gonna seal all the deer, but kind of a good number of them. Actually, no, the walls are not even. They're now started being built. Got some early knights and spearmen, which is very good composition.
Сделано будет. Идти надо помалу. Что есть трудного? Яко угодно есть. Уразумех. Уразумех.
Another round of deer being picked on up. He's going to try to intercept the scouts, but he may himself get intercepted. He needs to drop the carcass. He did not drop the carcass there. Well, he sort of did. But there's still 3 carcasses remaining. Give enough time. The scouts can pick that all up. Putting out a scout like that's not really critical because there's plenty of food for Sign to still collect them up. Dropping off more deer. Red's starting to fall back now. The first player has plenty of gold and almost enough food to age up. Jean d'Arc does not. Going for a mass number of walls and actually gone for a very, very early trade. And has food being selected on in. So we've got food trade being deployed now for some odd reason. So Jean d'Arc's heavily eyeing for trade. I was not expecting that. Got the high trade house not being researched by the Rus player. Not a great spot there. Deleting that lumber camp, putting it right there probably would have been better. Oh, but looks like the Royal Knights may have got hit there. Does lose a scout. Jean d'Arc has not gotten a lot of experience now, has she? Likely when the Rus player ages up, he will probably go for a mass number of crossbows. And if that's the case, it may be for Jean d'Arc to go for Jean's riders. But if he's considered just trying to produce Spearman Knight, it may be a good idea to go for Jean's champions. Hard to say, both are a good possibility for Jean. More fortified palisade walls going up. All the deer have been consumed. Nope, that one hasn't been picked up there. Looks like all the deer carcasses have been picked on up, I believe.
Titanus.
Horsemen charge their way forward. They do not torch down that wall.
Commemontes.
Guildhall now going on up. Nope, Guildhall gets cancelled. I'm going for Royal Institute instead. Eyeing for some advanced research. Maybe going to try to eye for a power play in Castle Age. This player's now going for Boyar's Fortitude. Royal Knights and changing the Knights. Royal Knights, of course, are down in age. And probably gonna need to just use the Consecrate or the Divine Restoration ability right there. Just get these guys healed up. Let's start torching down this wall. Now we got the Jean d'Arc player advanced Castle Age. Got a line of fortified palisade walls there. Looks like we do have a warrior monk on the field for the Rus player. Royal Knight camping that relic. There is a villager. And there's more villagers trying to build those fortified palisade walls. These early knights falling back are regular knights. Does charge around, does receive the damage. I think he took more damage there. That was a bad charge. And Jean d'Arc has a good number of spearmen. We got Royal Bloodlines now being researched, as well as a veteran Royal Knight research and veteran spearmen. I'm curious about Jean d'Arc's leveling. He's relatively close to leveling up. And I still haven't. I started seeing some crossbows now. I have no idea if she should go for Jean's Raiders or Jean's champions. Knight and Royal Knight now engaging. Boyar's Fortitude has been researched. The Knight has more health than the Royal Knight. Spearman now engaging the Spearman. Couple crossbows in tow. Jean d'Arc's starting to go down. 3 health remaining. She needs to use Divine Restoration. She's starting to get healed up now. Jean d'Arc has gone down, and now the Warrior Monk will get saved. Should we do a Wolo? Jean d'Arc has been redeployed. She gets redeployed before she does have a higher expense cost to get her resummoned. Right now she's just 250. Crossbows or Spearman versus Spearman. Spearman get a good spear brace on the Rus Knights. The French Royal Knights charge their way forward. Jean d'Arc does use Holy Wrath there. Jean d'Arc gets sniped by the crossbows. Since she's not level 3, does get killed off there. Since she's not level 3, she doesn't get the increased range resist, so she's very fragile with the crossbows right now. More of the Royal Knights come in for a flank here, and she will overrun Red's Science forces. Right now, these Royal Knights are very high quality, having 310 health as opposed to the counterpart 255. We got more Royal Knights being pulled on out. His opponent is going for more crossbows. He go for more spearmen, and does have another Royal or Warrior Monk there, and will probably get picked off. And now Sign does have a slight villager advantage. Sign does have the 2 town centers. Red only has the 1, but it's the mass trade caravans. That's why the civilian count is keeping track of each other. Jean d'Arc has a massive number of traders. We're currently all set to food. Looks like some are set to gold. Oh, and does have Shirley research there, and good number of these guys are very, very wounded, so Red just may want to sort of hold on a little bit to get all that stuff healed on up. Going for canted saddles as well as more mining pick or acid distillation. Warrior Monk captured the sacred site now. And right now the Rus player is mostly going for crossbows, so Jean d'Arc going for Jean's riders are probably a bit better since Jean's riders do bonus damage versus crossbows, as opposed to just doing bonus damage versus range. Jeanne d'Arc has been resummoned. Jeanne d'Arc has to be very close to leveling up, right? Oh, she can level up.
Dictez-moi vos commandements.
Yep, I do believe the Riders Ready would be better. And it does go for Riders. Very nice. I love it when I guess correctly. One thing Jean could do, got this villager trying to do something cheeky. Does get kicked off there. We've got a wooden fortress. With a spring gold upgrade. Takes out that monk. The spearmen could do, since our spearmen are not very useful at the moment. This opponent is, yeah, still going for good number 9, so the spearmen will be useful. The Jeanne d'Arc player could go for more Arbaletiers, however. Wooden Fortress does go down, Warrior Monk goes down, Red Red Monk will go down, and the Villager goes down. Got a keep here to help him seize up this gold deposit. And Jeanne d'Arc, since she has so much trade on the field, she doesn't have to go for as much gold. They both have 100 civilians. I love how 2 town centers is equivalent to a town center and 3 trade caravans. This one does take 30 seconds, so you do need quite a bit, and they are, of course, a lot more expensive. This maximum range, they're one-on-one better than a villager, but of course, they're much more expensive than one-on-one villager. Got militia here. Militia will die to dysentery in 50 seconds. Destroys a number of walls there. Spearmen trying to push way forward. There's a number of warrior monks mixed on in. Crossbows in here as well, as well as some spearmen. Ground Riders do +7 damage versus crossbows and still do +10 versus siege. Arbaletiers also firing away. If the Jeanne d'Arc is able to close on in, they can do some good work versus these crossbows. Now we've got the massive number of Royal Knights over here. Villagers trying to get into the keep, stay out of the wooden fortress, that's a little bit more vulnerable. And now the massive Jeanne d'Arc heavy cav army is collapsing on in on Cyan's army. Crossbow sneaking out of the side of the palisade walls. Now give him a lot more buffer to work against, fight against these Royal Knights. Jeanne d'Arc does get sniped there. And now they have a pretty good opportunity to get some good damage here. Red's forcing back, doesn't fight against all of this. Jeanne d'Arc has been redeployed. Cyan needs to redeploy an army. Cyan has plenty of wood and food, so gonna Spearmen can be a good idea to mix on in, as well as perhaps some horsemen. Help deal with the Arbaletiers. I am neither. I'm currently a third-party observer that's casting the game. Spearmen starting to get hit there. Crossbows trying to set us up away. The Royal Knights charging the way forward, but don't manage to connect. Villagers to get inside the keep, and probably should now infiltrate the keep. Knight push over here. Gonna be killing off the monk to capture the sacred site. Wooden fortress here. A big line of wooden palisade walls are trying to deploy on the field, but Wilson's going to run away because he can't outbuild the cavalry's speed. Crossbows push right forward. Villagers falling back. Yes, Joan of Arc is right here. Jeanne d'Arc, I should say, not Joan of Arc. Either way, we've got the fortified palisade wall will be torched on down, which will allow the Arbaletiers in. I've got the Spatskia tower now being floored on out, which is being built right here. It is extra healthy keep with some extra weapons, already upgraded at least. I just saw the veteran horseman research. We've got veteran horseman being put on the field. Gold now being re-obtained. Horsemen engaging the Royal Knights. which of course they are not great engagement for them, at least if they don't take bonus damage from the Arbaletiers. Spritskaya Tower now being pulled on the field, or how do you pronounce that? Spotkaya? I have no idea how to pronounce most names. Fortified Palisade Wall gonna be opened up once again. Its gold deposit being sieged. Jeanne d'Arc has plenty of food and gold. Just needs a little bit more food to age up. Oh, good enough of those villagers to go down to the Arbaletiers. And now we've got a keep being put on out to contest this gold deposit. There's still this gold deposit that Sign can obtain and will obtain there. Plus, he does have a trade post here. He may want to eye for some trade with the parent race since he has having trouble maintaining gold income. We now have the elite horseman and elite crossbow research, so Jeanne d'Arc could eye for some more Jean's riders from the keep in order to counter the crossbows. And I think Jean's riders are still reasonable versus horsemen. Yeah, I think they're actually better because I think Jean's riders, the unupgraded version, has 16 damage per attack. At least 14 base damage, with additional damage being near Jeanne d'Arc. So yeah, Jean's riders are still going to be very useful versus regular horsemen, and they actually have more health as well. How much do they cost from building the keep? Very, very affordable. Food is plentiful. Gold cost minimal. So I'm thinking if with the amount of crossbows in the field, it'd be a good idea to go for a good number of Jean's riders. But he's starting to make some Schultzly now, which Jean's riders won't do bonus damage versus them. So maybe at least getting the companion equipment. Companion equipment is a dirt cheap upgrade to improve them. And it's still probably a good idea to go for the 7 riders rather than the 3 riders and cannon upgrade, in my opinion. A good number, just a small number of Jean's riders can go a long way versus those crossbows. 4 strikes there on the keep by the trebuchet. Arbaletiers now moving around. Horsemen trying to break through these wooden palisade walls. Venom Spearman research just got completed. Elite Arbaletier research complete. Horsemen moving around. And they, of course, with Castle Vision, we know his good idea from just to run away through the walls. And now he realizes as well. It'll take a couple losses, but nothing too significant. And the warrior monk in this region can help him heal up the rest of these forces. Jeanne d'Arc's now going for incendiary arrows and also going for the merchant guilds. Merchant guilds will really help out the gold generation on the traders. Oh, trebuchet got overran there. Nice snipe there by Cyan. Only lost a single horseman to the castle. Got this keep now firing away. Does have a bombard placement. The bombard itself goes down. Big loss there by Red or Cyan. I've got the elite royal knight research. Horsemen trying to break their way in. And as well as over here, Red's going to be taking time to reinforce her walls with some stone walls. However, not quick enough. Trying to ghost in some of these walls there, but unsuccessful. And now these guys going to be raining on in. Good number of Arbaletiers help save the villagers. Does find this keep here. I wonder where the Red Palace is at. Is the Red Palace all the way up here? Possibly. Does find a good number of traders and now probably realize, holy crap, that's a large number of traders. I'll need to clean those up as much as he can. Our horsemen are going down. Got the horsemen trying to push forward against hits there on these traders. Jeanne d'Arc has quite a bit of gold stored up. Actually, not a whole lot of wood. But the traders are replaceable. Wood's easy to come by. Gold less so. Oh, got Schultz and crossbows engaging. Jeanne d'Arc may be pretty close to leveling up as well. Let's see, Jeanne d'Arc is 3/4 away, going for some Royal Cannon or French Cannon. Doesn't have the guns, the artillery squad with the Royal Cannon, but the regular French Cannon is still pretty good. Horseman charging the way forward. We do have a bit of healing here. He does have access to Divine Restoration as Riders are ready to get another round of Riders. They've got 80 does bring in the Riders readies, and she will get gunned down. Royal Knights charging way forward. Jean d'Arc has been redeployed. Riders push way forward, gain some damage. Bombard has been pulled on the field. Make it overran. Got another keep being pulled up by the Rus. Crossbows push way forward. And also the keep will go. Oh no, the bombards, the French cannon, are actually getting good damage there. Destroys the keep before it even got complete. Spearmen do go down there. The rest of these forces falling back. Let's see. Sign has a bit of gold here. No trade post on the map. Red season of last of this gold here. And this gold is not obtainable at the moment. The French can pick up the other keep now. Got some bombards here. 4 being obtained. He still has the high trade house providing. That's not good gold income for the high trade house. The high trade house has not been very useful. Yeah, that was no real good spot for the deployment of the high trade house. These players low on more like a small reserve of all resources and just got a whole bunch of it queued up. French cannon got some good damage there. They do have the they don't have the high explosive shot there as the Royal Cannon variant does. We do see the elite army tactics now being researched to greatly improve as spearmen. Up here we got the Royal Knights finding a good number of villagers, takes them all out. Jean d'Arc has to be very close to leveling up again. Very close. Of course, got the keep here as well as the Spritskaya tower here. The Royal Knights are going to push the way forward. They will take quite a bit of damage, however. Sig site not being decaptured. Horsemen trying to charge the way forward to get some counterattacks. Now starting repairing up the fortified palisade wall there. And the Schultz are going to force back the horsemen. More stone walls can be put on the field. The horsemen will intercept some of them. Let's get some of these walls down. These horsemen are going to charge the way forward. Very exposed traders right here, as well as some of the very exposed villagers. I don't see traders being caught by the Rus player. He should eye for around traders. And prolong the game of horsemen and spearmen until he gets his gold income fixed. And this is not good position for either player. They have Schultz and crossbows next to some Royal Knights. Got a side attack there, neither side's paying attention. Got a good number of spearmen here, and now the Schultz are engaging. Some horsemen engaging some of the traders, however, Privateers pursuing. Jean d'Arc has been redeployed. More stone walls going on up. Over here we got the Royal Knights charging way forward, against some damage. Blue Wrath has been activated, constant Divine Restoration as well. Arbiters push way forward, against good damage. The French keep has been set ablaze. The French cannon to engage the Rus bombards. Jean d'Arc has gone down, but so is all the spearmen and Rus forces. Rus players having trouble remaxing, as not actually a lot of wood alone, has a bit of gold to work with. For more farms. With barracks here, taking out some more of the bombards, spear engaging the Royal Knights. Archers pushing the way forward. It's not good for the Rus player. Royal Knight does get a charge attack there onto the Mangonel. And now we've got the wooden fortress been set ablaze, going for another keep. Keep has been built. Built to try and get these wooden fortresses. Okay, now those some Bruce villagers to go down, but we still have plenty at the moment, going for some mangonels and spearmen. Let's get a good volley there on the Arbaletiers. And Jean d'Arc has upgraded with the blast cannon, has gotten the 7 rider, and the Roost player does back of the game. This is Great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Have time for one more replay tonight, and then I'll have to call it a night. I think that's a brand new game in the queue. Didn't last very long. Let's see now. Which one did I recently do? I guess we sort of have to start from the top. Actually, a little bit more down here, wasn't it? Because I don't recognize any of his name. It was Tri-Arabia that did, yes, it was. So, Canal, that's a good length one. I've got 2 decent length ones here. Let's do Delhi Sultanate, since we hardly ever see Delhi Sultanate. Greetings everyone, and great here of another H-Powers 4 replay. Spawn on the right side as the red Delhi Sultanate of Louis MT. Spawn on left side as the magenta Japanese of Liquid Demu. On the color variation of the map of canals, I have not seen this color variation of the map. Doesn't appear anything fancy when it comes to the fishies out at sea. Nope, there's actually more fish on the side, the back. And we've got the deer deposit right here as well. If he would have been lucky and got his dock right there, he also could have collected up some of the forest puppers as well as the sea puppers. We do not have this town center, building a house, collecting up quite a bit of wood there. Japanese boats fishing boats are cheaper, so you may be eyeing for a good amount of fishing boats. He does have a dock on the field. Both players eyeing for a bit of a fishing economy. Let's see, got also deer and boar pretty close to each other next to a stone and gold deposit. Over here, just stone and boar, but of course, that is not being classified Islamic. Can't collect a boar. So Pumbaa is fine. Also got 2 gold deposits up here. North side of the map has quite a bit of gold. That's a good gold deposit here in stone, but south side seems a little bit more barren than the north side. So I can assume that most of the conflicts may happen up north, but who knows? Additionally, both sides can always go for trade. Do Japanese get anything benefits when it comes to trade? I don't think Delhi Sultanate does either. So I guess that would be relatively equal. And that fishing boat's a little bit bugged. Trade ships appear to still be the same cost, while their fishing boats are much cheaper. 25 seconds, which is 25 seconds, but also Delhi Sultanate does also have that little bit of an arrow attack. And also the fact that there's that villager just in the way. Dome of the Faith is now being researched, as well as Kira's Storehouse. Kira's Storehouse will give him some free farms. Have that generate over time. It's not quite nice. Dome of Faith will allow him to get out some cheaper scholars. And got a line of stone wall or wooden walls there. I wonder, here's a one question I never had an answer. Since I play Mongols, I don't have access to the walls. Can you build a gate, and can boats go through gates? I mean, there originally was the Sea Gate in Age of Empires 2 that allows that. And then they took that model of the Sea Gate and made it available to all civilizations as a wooden Palisade Gate. Red has quite a bit of sheeple there, so he needs to bring those on home. Actuality, has Magenta not... Oh, there must be just a lot of sheep on the map. But Magenta didn't find a whole lot of sheep compared to Red. There's Magenta Scout. Of course, Magenta does have, of course, cheaper fishing boats. Has 8 on the field, which will easily eat up the other fish. Now I've got a Spring Gold ship here. I want to fast forward a little bit more since both players in economic phase. Japanese players not eyeing any sort of military units, while the Deadly Sultan is not going to be aggressive. His Age 2 research is also complete, so that allows him to get scholarly research for them. And did he actually go for that? Am I crazy? Possibly. Very likely. But now I got the Arrow ship and Spring Gold ship pushed way forward. He will slowly break through this gate. We do have naval arrow slits there, since Japanese player gets a bit of stone each time he plus up gold, and a little bit of gold every time you click up stone. You can get some arrow slits relatively for free. So Japanese, I'll say, is actually quite similar to Mongols when it comes to defense, navy defense. Getting some damage to the palisade wall. I don't know what's special about the Japanese warship. Armed with rockets. Oh, it must be the castle rocket. Can't say how effective it is. By the way, the dock now to fire. The naval arrow slit is active. He does have a scout here. He's going to bring back his wounded Spring Gold ship. He's going for an arrow ship. Maybe a quick spawn fire ship could be very useful. Oh, and he's repairing up this Spring Gold ship with this villager. Very nice. We got a Spring Gold ship here. We're focusing down. The arrow ship gets a good volley there. Spring Gold ship's now pushing forward. The villager... No, I don't think it's dead because I don't see a villager death counter up here. There's a fire ship, and multiple fire ships now pulled on the field by Magenta. Does pick it off there with the arrow ship. And does take out the other fire ship as well. Very, very nice. The Spring Gold ships here are in good enough numbers where they start focusing down some fire ships along with the arrow ship. This dock's now on blaze. No villagers nearby to repair it. And now he's out of forward healing. Red Spring Gold ships push way forward. And now we've got another Spring Gold ship there going for another arrow slit, and now going for the floating gates. Fast castle for the Japanese player, but Castle Age does not give him access to castles because it's Japanese. Castle's Age 4 item for them. Fire ship does connect, takes out one of the Spring Gold ships and seriously damages the other. His arrow ships are in the back. He's trying to prep the Spring Gold ships with a single villager on the shore or in the creek. Another ship does go down there. Another fire ship now pulled on out as well. Arrow slip complete. No, and another Spring Gold ship here. And Red's fleet's quite wounded. He may just want to fall back at some healing and reinforcements. He's going for the extended fishing lines now. With the amount of ships out sea, it may be a good idea for the Japanese player to pull out some Spring Golds to help clear that all out. Spring Golds are the land counter to ships. Deadly Sultan is pretty far from aging up, and even if he does age up, he's still going to be severely behind. He does have 2 blacksmiths on the field, and as well as the barracks get some of that research going. Do now have the armored hull and the copper plating. It should give him, what, +3 armor in total? Right now that 3 armor. A fire... Ooh, those fishing boats are taking some good volleys. Fire ship does explode. More of the fishing boats may explode. They'll probably explode. Does get a good volley there, takes out more of the fishing boats. There's another fire ship there, goes down. Ooh, got a hit there. Red needs to fall back, taking a bit too much damage. All 6 sites have been captured. He does cancel both of those research. Magenta really should eye for spring golds, in my opinion. Spring golds, maybe escorted by some enemy archers. Wait, did the naval aeroset take out the dog? It's an anti-ship attack, but apparently it can also hit wolves? I did not know that. Was there something fancy about, well, can only attack ships, but apparently wolves are classified as a ship. Weird. I never knew wolves are classified as a ship. Unless it's a recent change? The villager does go down there. Now it's going for copper plating research. It says by plus 2%, but I don't believe that's plus 2%. I think it's just by plus 2. As well as Daimyo Manor. Multiple farms going on up as well. Very nice. He's getting a good base of food there. There's still a bit of fish out at sea. And of course, Japanese fishing boats are dirt cheap. They do have a lot less health though. Perfect if you're going to raid them as Mongols. Compound Defender now being researched as well as some other research. Compound Defender will allow the Delhi Sultan to get out keeps from cheaper, and as well as get access to the keep upgrades in that structure. So you can get Village Fortress out very early in order to turn all your keeps into town centers. Very fortified town centers. Yep, Copper Plains now complete. It does increase the armor by plus 2 and fire armor by plus 2. Down here, Spearmen engaging the Mountain Samurai. And it'll be a very long time before the Veteran Samurai research is on the way. Delhi Sultan don't get time attacks, and if they fall behind, they fall really behind. Though he does have access to some things that don't require the veteran research, as crossbows and lancers, hence why he's going for some lancers. Oh, was that dock still alive? I thought that dock was dead. Oh, it's dead now. Huh. Why do I think this house looks like a helicopter pad? I'm just going crazy. Got Wolo there. And Mountain Samurai will take up the Imam, or the Scholar. Scout charges his way forward. He will not do much versus the Mountain Samurai. Sacred Site has been captured there. It looks like this Mountain Samurai goes down, probably shanked to death by a whole bunch of angry villagers. Delhi Sultan does not have any sort of stone, or just now got a wave of stone there for keeps. We do now have the Incendiary, increasing ships' explosive range, making fire ships better explode, especially in this big trench area can be very effective. We also got some naval research for the Delhi Sultanate. Delhi Sultanate player still has some fish out on his side of the map. More, oh, big round stone walls. He may be eyeing for some trade. He could eye for a small number of traders. Something just helps supplement gold income. You don't have to go full trade, just some trade. Let's see. He has not started the Spring Gold Crude upgrade. Wait. Oh wait, you can pause research? I didn't realize as Delhi Sultan you can pause the research. Huh. By the way, he does have improved health. He really should get Spring Gold Cruise. Japanese player corners push me forward. Copper plating. Oh boy. Need more aeroships. Need more aeroships. Fire ships did connect there. Got some other fire ships here, but he does not have a good number of them. There's a good number of aeroships here. This is very congested. Very, very congested. Both sides need some Spring Golds. Fishing boat's trying to push way forward. Red's going to lose his positioning here. Fishing boat's also pushing some damage. They have a pathetically bad 8 damage attack. Versus Spring Gold's ship's 6 armor and the Junk's 4 armor. These guys are very resilient to arrow fire. Some of these guys are getting hit. We have a couple more Spring Gold ships there. They're going to be sent to the slaughter. And that one does connect as well. Improved explosion radius is very useful. Lance is getting some hits down some of these villagers. A lot of samurai moving around. Another pair of fire ships. Arrow ships push way forward. So we need to clean up the fire arrow ship. Fire ships do also do siege damage, right? Yes, it does do siege damage, not fire damage. Though, granted, the fire armor is just only 2. Good damage there. Spring Gold ships push way forward. And that fire ship does get good damage on the fishing boats. One of the docks have gone down. More fire ships being put up by Genta. This one is going for a number of crossbows and arms. Fire ship will not connect. Oh, got a number of Mounted Samurai here. Does explode on top of the Mounted Samurai. Gains some good damage onto them. Now Red's back into a corner here. Of course, he has his crossbows against some number of units over here. Fire ship will connect with one. All of his stocks are now down. He needs some Spring Golds. Villager's not getting hit by the Mounted Samurai. These ships start pushing way forward. And now, bad pathing there causes some massive issues. And looks like they will largely all go down. He's going to take out the fire ship first. There's a wounded ship here that should be hit. Does get hit. And Red will lose his navy. Mounted Samurai is still here. Mounted Samurai do get clean on up. 3 relics have been claimed by Magenta. 2 relics have been claimed by Red. Going for a Spring Gold emplacement somewhere. Where? I'm not sure. House will go down. Going for a keep over here. And I've got, this is what Spring Gold emplacement is. Counselor got some damage there. Oh, apparently these channels are traversable now, or have they always been? I rarely ever seen ships even make their way all the way across the map. And arms being picked on off, trying to go to the outpost here. Siege Workshop deploys out Spring Gold. Spring Golds have 10 range. They will outrange every single ship. And they will do bonus damage. They do plus 70 damage per ship. So they do 100 damage per strike, barring range armor. So in this case, 99. 2 shots to the fire ships. War junks will be 6-shotted. More housing going down for Delhi Sultanate. Fire ship there. Try to hit some of these villagers. Spring Gold ship, or Spring Gold does take out the fire ship. More Mounted Samurai pushing way forward over here trying to hit these villagers. The villagers trying to go for the stone deposit. While the various structures going down, Deadly Sultan is still not pop cap, but pretty close. And additionally has income and a quote-unquote town center here as well. Can't collect more, but collect up the stone and the gold. So the Deadly Sultan player is in a bad position, but not in a game-ending position. Now it's 2 spring golds, and all magenta ships will have trouble versus this. They've got a red keep here. He may be trying to either keep just defend this crossroad, cross channel, cross sea. Ooh, spring gold ship's got a good volley there on the spring gold. Of course, he can outrange the spring gold ship. Let's take out spring gold ship there. One villager goes down the spring gold ship. Oh, we could have gotten a large number of mounted samurai still moving around. Crossbows need to make their way over here. They will get a nice volley, taking out one mounted samurai. Some of these villagers are going down, trying to go for a keep. The keep does get cancelled there. I have the Tenga Shima Gunsmith, as well as the Shogunate Castle. Shogunate Castle not pulling on the field. The rock attack does do quite a bit of damage for the ship as well. Keep now being built. Crossbows getting some decent hits down the ship. They only have 6 pierce armor. Deadly Sultan has to continue beating, has more military on the field, and Japanese player only has 4 mounted samurai, 1 spring gold ship, and a mounted bannerman. Or is that the ranged bannerman? It's the mounted one. I always forget the names between the 2, or the 3. Counselor here, Gunsmith is going for the Otsu, which did bonus damage versus structures, but not versus ships, if I remember correctly. And now we do have the fire armor on stone tower, wall towers, keeps, and outposts. So that'll make his keeps and outposts a bit more resilient, and chance of us seeing stone towers is unlikely. And this spring gold could potentially one-shot these fishing boats. Going for a battering ram now, very nice. Capture the sacred site up here, as well as right here. And he will have access to this gold deposit after he sees up this other gold deposit. Also taking time to seize up this food. Taking time to clean up the stone, because I will get more quote-unquote town centers. And now we've got some of the warships. The Ata K Boon. Which has... Oh, it just has a Nest of Bees attack. Does do, I think, a broadside of 3 attacks of 30 damage, siege damage. Can't say that's better versus the other warships off the top of my head. They don't seem too particularly different. And now we do have the Elite Samurai Research. Why does that look like a horse head? The warship's not taking some fire. The keeps are still pretty effective. Yeah, the keep was very effective there. His range attack is 8, so he has to make sure he maintains maximum range. These guys do have 9 tower range, but the keep has 8 tower range. Got spearman push way forward. And it looks like the rockets do a bit of AoE. Yes, it does. We got the Hizar Academy now being floated on the field, right around here. The Hizar Academy gives you access to university that generates additional food based on number of research, which actually could also apply to naval research as well. Village's not getting hit here. All 6 sites have been catching up by red. Elite mounted samurai being hit. Oh yeah, that research was the elite mounted samurai. I thought I just read elite samurai, not elite mounted samurai. I'm just going crazy. Alright, well, just a bunch of research for the Deadly Sultanate. standard stuff. Gold being cleaned up here. But most of the gold is on the northern side of the map. The Japanese player may need eye for some trade relatively soon, but we do got those wood walls are not going to be built. Those mounted samurai getting cleaned on up. And if someone goes for a good number of mounted samurai, he may want to go for some tower elephants. Otsu do 28 range damage plus 130 versus building. Good range, slow attack speed, however. Whereas the hand cannoneers will have higher DPS, just a lot less survivable being shorter range. And they don't do bonus damage to ships. You have a dock here. Can't collect the fish because the nearby keep. You captured the sacred site there. I'm gonna clean up this various other stuff. Didn't really touch the berries all too much. Right now, the Hazar Academy is buying 420 food per minute. Or, yep. Which is honestly not a lot at the moment. Mill has gone down. You actually may not have any more mills on the field. Now going for the Tower Elephant Crossbows Howdahs. Warships for 3-4, get some good damage from the keep. Those two will make short work the keep as well. Those just getting overran. Seven warships is a significant number. This keeps me upgraded with bombard placements going from outposts now. All the mill research has been researched. Actually forward. Bombard is going to hit there as well as a Magano. Maganos do bonus damage. Bombards do bonus damage as well. Magano does see private damage. Warships are slowly whittled down. The Bombard has taken some hits but still alive. And the keep does force back a good amount of these guys as well. Good number of warships just went down there. 4 out of the 7. With minimal gains, honestly. Now I've got the Zeal research on the way as well. Going for another hand cannoneers, crossbows, and spearmen. And also the Mounted Samurai does find an opportunity to take a eating a good chunk out of these villagers. Magenta has good off a good number of his opponent's villagers, but he has, of course, all these keys for extra villager production, so he can quickly recover. Villagers making inside the keep. He's going to miss a good number of villagers, not paying close enough attention. Otsu does get some damage over here. Got his villagers running on by. Mounted Samurai and Horsemen being pursued. Got more Mounted Samurai and Horsemen here. And Cannoneers getting some good damage, hitting more of the villagers. More of these forces over here. Keep has been set ablaze, and the villager trying to run away. He's losing too many villagers now. Does have multiple keeps up here, one being upgraded with Bombard, the other one's unupgraded. I go for a castle here. Magenta needs to stabilize. He's getting torn apart in multiple directions. Knows about this castle going on up. He can take time to build some battle mass. Scholars here. Number of crossbows and spearmen trying to hit these horses. Castle's been built. The castle rock attack does not do bonus damage to structures, but its damage is quite significant. The rest of those forces will be cleaned on up. Japanese fishing boats cleaning up more of the fish. Time for more warships. Bombards are right forward. Start sieging down the castle now. And now we got this keep starting to take some fire as well. Spearmen and cannoneers and crossbows moving down south to engage this force. Another keep does get cancelled there. Bombards trying to make their way up north. Castle has taken a bit of a beating. Villagers trying to repair up the bombard. Does lose a bombard there. Mangonel took a massive hit. Mangonel does go down. And now we got the keep starting to see some massive fire as well. He needs to get out perhaps a stone gate over here, because right now his villagers are a little bit back into the corner. Is one of his landmarks over here as well. Is our academy. Bombards now engaging, trying to go for more farms. I still say a stone gate here just in case of our escape plan. And he has plenty of gold inside the map, so he does not need to hide the traders anytime soon. Japanese horsemen, mounted samurai, and bannerman's making his way forward. Mangonel gets a good volley there. Mangonel does go down. Gold deposit here has been claimed. Warships push way forward. So you may want to get these villagers up north. Bombard does go down there. And red does back the game now. This is Android saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As mentioned beforehand, that is my last replay tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good rest. Enjoy.